Hello. Is it me you're looking for? Hello. I've realized that past that single word I don't know the song at all, so that's just what we're getting. That's what we're getting. Oh no, I'm uploading videos to G Drive. That's not good. Let's see how the stream goes while I'm doing that. It should be fine. How's your evening going, everybody? Or afternoon, or morning, or night? How is it going? How is it going? Just get everything a little bit rushed. I just finished filming and then doing the rough cut of a video not that long ago. Downed a bowl of granola. Now I'm hit, baby. Hell yeah. We are. I thought it said on. It says off. We're off. No stream. We are off. Hell yeah. Free pizza from work for dinner. Where the hell do I have to go and work to get a free pizza? I'd take that in a heartbeat. I don't think I've ever got free. No, that's not true. Well, I never got pizza like from the company, I don't think. But people used to bring it in when it was like their birthday and stuff. Or samosas. Banger. Big fat box of greasy samosas in the office. Oh yeah, that's good for productivity. Lovely stuff. Lovely stuff. Hello everybody, I see you there. My chat feed, I can see it on the stream. But my actual one in OBS is not working. 1 second. I'm just having to read you from my own stream output. That's the only way I can see it. Wait, give me some messages. I think it should be working now. Fuck. No chat. Oh, there we go. It just started to come through. What do I think about the new update? Ah, yeah, I was going to mention this. I'll talk you through some stuff in a second, guys. F1 Manager 24 has got a free update as of today. I'll talk you through what that is for those of you curious. But yeah, some new stuff added to the game. And actually some pretty good stuff. Some stuff we talked about would be cool if it was in the game. And now it is. So that's nice. That's nice. Speaking of birthdays, hope you had a good one. Thank you. It was my birthday on Sunday. I am old now. I am no longer a youth. I am now a decrepit old person. So that's fun. So that's nice for me. Love that for me. I am now 30 years old, which is crazy. And so I'm going to spend my evening playing video games and talking to a camera. Which is, seems like an adult way to spend the evening, but I have made an adult decision. So I'm drinking a 0% beer. The Pearl and Basher goes hard. Happy belated birthday, thank you. How are my knees? I'm not that old, thankfully. Good. I'm not that old. I actually, have heard of the gym. To be fair, actually, every single other person in my family has, like, hereditary bad knees. Or that's what they like to tell you, at the very least. My knees are great. My knees are doing just fantastic. The hairline, on the other hand, is an entirely different matter. 30s hangovers hitting so hard, V's given up. No, I still drink, but like, I don't need to be drinking on a Tuesday. It is Tuesday, and I am trying to like hold down a job and get shit done. The problem is, when you're creating stuff, there's no one making sure that I get anything done. Absolutely no one. I could very easily just get drunk constantly and do nothing and then I would be flat broke. Even more flat broke than I currently am. And that would just be bad for everyone involved. So, you know, got to make some responsible decisions from time to time. But don't you worry, don't you worry. Come the weekend, Mr. V, or the V will stand for very wasted. Not very wasted, but a little bit wasted. Did I get tickets to Silverstone? I do not have tickets to any Grand Prix for this year. I might look at picking some up later in the year if I can. But I wasn't in a position to get them in, like, when they came out in December. So no, I have tickets to no Grand Prix. I would obviously love to go to the British Grand Prix. Once again, I will see if I can fandangle some kind of, you know, free opportunity. Got to get a few more subscribers from the Lightning McQueen video. Maybe hit that 100k mark, and then maybe I'll hit up, you know, McLaren in the DMs. Just be like, would you want to get a video out of it? All it takes is a VIP weekend ticket plus accommodation plus travel. Seems like it's in their interest, doesn't it? But no, I have no Grand Prix tickets for 2025, which is very sad. What about the Chinese Grand Prix? I really want to see it. I really wish. Do I have a subscription to F1 TV? No, I do not. I do my F1 viewing on Now TV, which is basically Sky. F1 TV isn't, like, you can't, it doesn't have F1 on it in the UK. Not live anyway, not this season, because Sky has an exclusive deal. I mentioned that's my brother and he watches you too. You mentioned what to your brother? We agreed to my mother that old was 60. She's a leapling, so I guess she'll be 60 and 2280. Old is when you personally get old. Some people get old really young. And some people just refuse to get old. Some people just don't. Like, their body, you know, they get some wrinkles and stuff, but they're still, like, youthful. And that's what I plan to do. I plan to be a bullshit spouting, nonsensical, like, 70-year-old fucking running around the place screaming into the microphone. That's my plan. That is my plan. Write to Flav, tell him you like his work, brackets, Crashgate. He'll get you through with Alpine things. Oh. Some people get old really young. That quote makes sense. Some people do. Some people just allow themselves. You know, it's okay to settle down in life, but some people like slow down. You see them like slow down mentally, and they just don't push themselves. They just become, you know, like a stereotypical old person. They maybe go to work, they come home, sit in front of the TV. You just get old. You just get old quick. I feel like being youthful is characterized by having that like energy, both physically and kind of energy of spirit, like a curiosity about life, like a desire to change things around you, to do new things in your life. Some people, they get to like 23 and they've been working full time for like 2 years and they're just like, oh, I just wanna pay off my house and you know, go to Sevilla once a year on holiday. And it's like, there's more to life. Sevilla's a lovely place, but you know what I mean, there's more to life. It's been 2 months of 2025 on Saturday. That's depressing. It's depressing. That's depressing. Am I looking forward to testing? It starts tomorrow morning at 6:30 a.m. UK time, I want to say. Don't think I'll be watching the very first lap, but you know, I'll have it on when I'm working on stuff. You're going to be out for most of the day yesterday, but I'll have it on. Testing's not exciting, but it is interesting, and hopefully it gives us some interesting stuff to talk about in next week's CCC. I should have a guest. Do they know anything about the technical side of Formula 1? I don't think so, but they should be a good guest. Let's see, but I'm not going to say it just in case they pull out. I think Mr. V just called me old. If you're doing old people stuff, then you are old. I don't know what to tell you. Congrats on almost 69.9k. Hell yeah. Yeah, 69k, big odd margin. Close to 70 already. It's very cool. Very cool. Yeah, Lightning McQueen video absolutely went off. Oh, it can't actually, no. It's still actually 2 out of 10. It's got less views than the track logos as tracks did after 5 days, but that's kind of unsurprising. People planning a relationship in the chat, and also the guest is Mrs. V. No, there's absolutely no way she wants to sit in a field at 6 a.m. for an hour. Well, actually saying that, she was behind the camera for the latest episode of the podcast. She very kindly agreed to come with me and basically stop the camera from blowing over and also stop the dogs from stealing. You may have seen, those of you who watched the podcast, there was a couple like dog walkers walked behind me because there was a path a bit of way behind me, but the camera was like at the side of a path. While I was talking, there were quite a lot of people walking dogs, walking right next to the camera, and the whole time just giving me dirty looks, just like. And so she was there to stop the dogs from like slamming into the tripod and knocking the camera over, basically. But it meant she just had to sit there in the 0-degree fog for. It was probably like a good hour 20 on Saturday morning at 7 a.m. So massive thank you to Mrs. V. She's not watching, she's just upstairs. It's the guest Danica Patrick. Well, you will find out on Monday, won't you? Anyway, enough waffling. Formula 1 Manager. And there's been an update today, guys. Don't know if you've heard. For those of you who have the game, a big free update. Well, a medium-sized free update for F1 Manager. Couple little things that this has added, and I'll see if I can get this up in Steam and show you. So will it load? Ooh. F1 Manager today have added 2 free DLCs. They're like quite small content packs. One is the Abstract Delivery Pack, which, as the name would suggest, adds some abstract deliveries, which I suppose you can use as default when you start a new team. These are quite nice. Like, with a good colorway, this is quite sexy. That, I think, is a nice car. What else we got? That's alright. That could look good. That's a bit basic. Not quite sure about that one. That one is actually... That one kind of goes hard if you choose the right colors. That also could go hard. It reminds me of 2021 Alpine, the best looking car of all time, and that is a fact, and you can't dispute that. And this is a piece of shit, so that's nice. Then we also have the Historic Liveries Pack they have added. Now, this one kind of confused me, so you'll see the description of this. Bring the past to the present with a historical livery pack containing 6 livery patterns inspired by classic designs for your create-a-car team. So, you know, if you wanted an old-school Williams livery or something, this, in theory, would be the pack that allows you to do that. But... I don't know about you, these liveries do not look like any classic liveries to me. Chesant team? What team is in Chesant? Wait. Is that Williams? Williams is in Grove, mate. What's this? Hertfordshire.
How did Pixar inspire your career in Excel?
Thank you for the super chat, Armando. I guess it all started back with the OG, Toy Story 1. And when Buzz Lightyear said, to infinity and beyond, it made me think, what program allows me to write the closest amount of data to infinity? And of course, it's Excel. You try scrolling down in a Word document, it's going to take you ages, mate. You're only going to get, what, like 10 pages down? In Excel, in seconds, I can be at row fucking 200 million if I want to. The opportunities are limitless. And really, that's what kicked off. But then also we had cars. back in the day, child Mr. V calculating the number of kachows per minute. But yeah, very inspiring for my statistical analysis career. Very inspiring indeed. 1959, Lotus moved into the new premises in Delamere Road, Cheshunt, Hertfordshire. Interesting. So I guess this is a Lotus car. Now, I ask you the question. Does this livery look like any Lotus livery? Let's be real for a second. What Lotus does this look like? It obviously doesn't look like the new Lotus from the 2010s. It doesn't look like OG Lotus when it was all green in the 1960s. What Lotus is this livery? And really that continues as we go through them. We've got the Faenza 00. The, well, I guess in the year 2000, was it Minardi at the time? Was Faenza Minardi? You're saying this is meant to look like the 1963 Lotus. This looks nothing like the 1963 Lotus. It didn't have a big stripe down it. I'm confident it did not. Firstly, it was green and yellow. And yes, okay, it has a stripe down the center line. Why are the colors wrong? Why didn't they make this one green and yellow? That's what baffles me. All right. So then we've got this Faenza, which is nowadays is V-Carb, previously AlphaTauri, previously Toro Rosso, previously Minardi. So this would have been Minardi at the time. This does not remind me of Minardi, maybe if you change the colors around, but this does not make me think Minardi in the slightest. Then we've got Woking 21, so McLaren, 2021 McLaren. I guess when they did the special Golf one in Monaco. What are the designers at Frontier Digital smoking that this looks like anything McLaren has ever made? It just doesn't. It just fundamentally doesn't. Enstone 04, so back when Alpine was Renault. Bro. It just doesn't look like it. And then Milton Keynes 95. So Milton Keynes is also a Red Bull nowadays. This would have been Jaguar, or is it before Jaguar? Are they only permitted to do the patterns? But that would make no sense. Like, they're licensed to get the team's current liveries. I understand that they can't get maybe like Lotus. I get that one. This is just Renault. It's the same team. They can give them the rights to use the livery from the noughties. And the same with this one. It's McLaren. They have the rights to the current McLaren. Why can't they get the rights to the McLaren livery from 4 years ago? It's the same McLaren. Okay, people are saying that Milton Keynes 95 is Arrows, Stewart. Maybe it's kind of Stewartish. Wait. Okay, so Jaguar joined in 2000, so it's before them. It's before them. What was the team previously? It was Stewart previously. No, but Stewart was only 96 to 99. But they set up the team. Is this a lie? Was this a lie? Oh no, so Stewart Racing was a thing from actually the end of the 80s, but they only joined Formula One in 97. So they were technically in Milton Keynes, just not in Formula 1, I guess. So anyway, this is like a Stewart car, and I think we've got one more. Brackley 99. So... the history of that team is convoluted. So obviously, Mercedes now, a year as Brawn, BAR, and then before that, in 99, someone. But again, Jordan perhaps? This is not... Oh, it's the split one. It's the split... What is it? BAR car? Ooh. Actually, that kind of goes hard. Okay, so basically, these are new liveries, which I'm pretty sure you can choose if you start a new team career. And speaking of new team career, there's a couple of things that we can see. They have added the options for season and team customization throughout. So basically now, if you start a new season... I don't know why I'm explaining this like this is sponsored. Like, it's just out of interest, but they're not... No one asked me to explain this. If you go and create a team now and start a new team in this game, you get some new options. So team lineups. You can choose the lineup of every team, not just your own one. So obviously, if you create a team, you can steal whatever drivers you want. But now, for the 2024 season, or the first season, whatever it is, I can just go in and I can fire Perez off the bat. Like, we can just put Lawson in already, just to mess with them, or whoever. Which is kind of cool, and you can do that for the full team setup, so race engineers, the team staff, like these three people. You can choose how much money they have, you can choose how good their facilities are, you can choose how good their car is, so you can live out your fantasies of Kick, Sauber, and Haas fighting for the championships, if that's what you so desire. So you can fully customize the entire grid. You can level the playing field. You can swap the playing field. You can stick Hamilton in a Williams if you want to see him suffer. All of these fun things. You can also completely customize the calendar. So you can just shuffle the races around. I don't know what's the maximum number of races, but I know the minimum is 8 for a season. And you can also choose which one's a sprint. So I can just turn off the sprint race, which is beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful scenes. Lovely stuff. Can I replace Bahrain? Ooh. Can we just go to Abu Dhabi 24 times in a row? Oh, and can I add more Abu Dhabis? More Abu Dhabis? Oh, they have to be in the same slots. They have to be in the same slots. Wait a second. Is it swapped it? It's swapping it around. I can't have multiple Abu Dhabis. Well, that's just made me sad now. It's garbage update. And then also you can change the rules from the start of the thing. So change the point schemes, change this kind of stuff, change the cost cap regulations, like what the cost cap is, how much each team gets, blah, 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 blah. Kind of cool, kind of cool. But I guess the main thing is you can do this, and I think you can add in more of your own custom drivers. The game is obviously full of like fake people to boost up the numbers, and I think you can make your own. Let me see, actually. Can we give Red Bull like a great new, 22 new drivers? For name. Live out my fantasy of driving for Red Bull, as you all know, my favorite team. He's 30. He's from England. Marketability, solid 100. Experience, veteran. Acclaim, podium contender, world class. I think that's about right. Development rate, very high, maximum even. Aggression, very high. Can I just make myself like 99 overall and then stick myself? Hell yeah, brother. Oh, mate. I guess the one thing is you can't like make a custom face. You just have to keep cycling through till it roughly looks how you fancy. Yeah, I think that looks like me. That's fine. $94 million per annum? I mean, I wouldn't turn it down. I wouldn't say no. It's all I'm saying. That's... it's quite a lot of cash. But wait, does that mean you can't make yourself too good? Because then the team will, like, fire you. Put Mr. V in sour. No, thank you. But yeah, so that's kind of cool. Bit more customization to do your own, like, custom season setups, which is quite nice. I have already tested. You cannot edit a campaign that's already in progress. You can only do this at the very start. So we cannot add any fake drivers to the Mr. vs. Garage campaign. As much as I would like to put Mr. V in the driver pool, and not even hire him, just see where he goes to other teams, you can't do that in an ongoing career. Maybe you can make new people, but you can't like change the other teams, and you can't change the calendar, which is kind of sad. I would like to be able to change our own calendar, if only for like next season, that kind of thing. But yeah, but let's head back into Mr. vs. Garage, because everybody, it is time for the Hungarian Grand Prix. Yes. I thought it was Spa after Silverstone, but I am wrong, apparently. I'm just going to check, though. If we go to scouting, can I make drivers? Oh, come on. Let me add people into the pool. Let me put them in the pool. That's sad. That's sad. Also, my game's running like garbage. I don't know if you can see this. It's like massively running behind. I need to close some stuff, I think. What is running on my PC? I guess I've got a few Photoshop tabs. Excel. Yeah, okay, I guess there's a few things running. Let me close some stuff. FPS F1 Manager. It is running like garbage, but I don't know if it's just my PC. Just close those new shirt designs I've got running. You will see them soon in the future. It's still just running real bad. All right. That's better. That's running better. That's running better. Okay, let's do some email reading. Let's start to get off to Hungary. I'm here for gambling and no fuel. All right. Regulation vote, sporting changes. Good morning! In Formula 1, regulation changes help us to continuously improve the sport for the benefit of competitors and fans alike. The sport would never change anything that makes it worse for fans. They would never do that. Taking this into consideration, we're proposing new sporting regulations for the 2026 season. This proposal involves limiting the wind tunnel and CFD testing time of the championship leaders. This will help open up podium places and race win opportunities for more teams. The details are summarized below, so please review this before voting. Okay, so it's a wind tunnel allowance shift. Quite drastic, fucking hell. I don't know. I'm expecting to be right at the good end of the grid. Like, I'm P4 currently, which stands to lose both wind tunnel and CFD. And if anything, I'm looking to like move up in the next couple of seasons. So you want that? Your team is shit. I'm P4. You're so rude. I'm P4, man. That's worse. It's worse for us. I only lose 4 hours, but P1 loses 16. Yeah, but what happens when I'm P1 next year? Then I will be P1, and we will be able to do nothing. Nah, you're right. It's pretty good. I'll vote for it. Cool. Okay. Sandra says, Great Britain feature race results. Kush Mani wins in Formula 2, followed by Antonelli, followed by Richard Verschoor.
Hello.
And then we have Knudsen, Ramos, and Zagazeta. Brookmans with the resub on Twitch. Welcome back. Welcome back. Hello, birthday boy. You're not late. We were just getting started. I've only been here for 32 minutes. Don't worry about it. Thank you. Thank you. I've still got cake. I've still just eaten cake for breakfast every day. So the birthday doesn't end until you finish the cake. That is the rule. So it is still my birthday. All right. Let's get through. Let's take the Greg's sausage roll livery off the car, I think.
What's this?
What is this?
I'm doing a fresh run of GRU, this time with improved females thanks to custom drivers. I also set the teams to their 2025 lineups. Also removed problematic tracks from the pool as well as Mona's slow.
That sounds like a good way to do it. Thank you for the super chat, Gale. What does GRU stand for? Yeah, I think it's nice to do. If you do want to do like a highly customized playthrough, like having an all-female team, I think it's cool for stuff like that. It's kind of annoying that if you make someone good, you have to pay them loads of money. I want someone good for free. That's kind of cool.
Happy birthday, let's go for the dub.
Hell yeah, birthday win. Birthday win in Hungary. Famously just fantastic for our car, so I don't see why not. Okay, I'm pretty sure our custom livery sits on top of like Woke the Spaces livery, right? I'm not trying to edit it, I'm trying to select it, you dick. I think the game might just be broken. Gale Racing Union. Hell yeah. I'm seeing a small issue with the game currently. In that we can't load any liveries. We've gone full 2024 mode. It's the Alpine 2024. Maybe it'll be on the car when we get to the race. I've also noticed that no one's portrait is loading. Huh. Is it still trying to download the DLC? There's nothing to suggest that it is. Like Steam says it's completed all downloads. There's not a whole load of options in this game, honestly. It's got our team colors. It's got the team lights. Let's see if the old mystery livery works. I guess it's this one from last year. Nope. Wherever I select, black car, carbon car. If a game is modded, then gets updated, the mod breaks. So yeah, the our livery mod was one that you guys sent me, and it is just like a mod loaded into the game file. So I think we may have broken it. Validate the Steam files. I'll give it a go. All right, let's head back. Let's head back. Ooh, not that camera. Let's close the game. Let's validate Steam. Let's see if we can get our car back. Check the Discord while you're at it. All right, I'll take a look. Do I need to re-download the livery? I can do that. Let's validate the files while we're here. I may as well. I'm clicking this Google Drive link, and you better not be sending me any bullshit. It's the whole thing, right? Okay, guys. Brief intermission while I re-download my livery. And then we're going to get into it. Make a fancy driver so bad, everything at the lowest it can be. It's kind of annoying that we can't edit our current, our current season. Because I would stick someone in and pick them up as an affiliate just to see like how bad they are. We'll put them in an FP1, see if they like immediately crash the car. I am re-downloading this new version of the mod. All right, let me find full hacker mode. Let me find this thing. F1 manager. Oh, fuck it. There's too many folders. There's too many drives in my PC, basically. So I'm trying to find which of the 3 drives the actual like mod sits on, because it's not the same as the game files, which is this is thrilling viewing for all of you, but I will be there shortly, don't worry. Nope. There is no folder called like content anymore. It's just gone. As far as I can see, which is good. Which means that there's nowhere to put this. Oh, there we go. I'm being stupid. All right. Got the stuff. Put the stuff in the folder. Okay, cool. We should have our livery back. I'm launching the game once more. We're back in. I fear this update means this is the final F1 Manager game. This is basically already been confirmed. This is the final F1 Manager game. F1 didn't renew their deal with Frontier. It was a 3-game deal, and this is the third one. So yeah, this update to make custom seasons feels like a bit of a quality of life update, considering there's not going to be new games in the future. Because what it means is, you can make your own. If the game always starts with 2024 grid setup, you can change it around to match whatever the grid is in the future, or make your own people to keep the game a bit fresh. But yeah, this certainly feels like an admission that there's no more F1 Manager games coming, honestly. I don't think it's official. No, but it's like they haven't announced that it's cancelled. But they have announced that it's not been renewed. That's been confirmed in the press. So in theory, Frontier could make another motorsports manager type game. But it can't license anything to do with Formula 1 if Formula 1 don't give them the deal again. So let's see. Okay, we can see the drivers again. And if I go in drivers, we can see them here. So that's nice. We go in car. We go in team branding. Car livery. I feel like there's more now than there used to be. Oh, you fucker. You bastard. It looks quite good on the side one, I can't lie. You put Excel on the car. It's kind of under the chat, but I can't zoom in. On the end of the rear wing end plate. Mr. V's Garage XL Kinder. Fantastic. We still got Monch Ultra on the back of the wing. Oh, the vroom vroom! Hell yeah. You know what? It goes kind of hard. What is that? This is a Monster Ultra. What sandwich is that? Is that like a sausage bap? That looks like a sausage sandwich. Is that a Greg's breakfast sausage roll? With a monster? Don't. That's not a meal. That's not a good combo. Don't eat that. Don't eat that. It is a fantastic livery overall. We still got the reading eggs. Goes hard. When the Halo's been updated, we've still got the egg stuff, but we've got Gregson there, got Monster. Does that just say best egg? Does that literally just say best eggs? It's too small for you guys on stream, I think. It does. It's on the front. It's on the nose as well. Best egg. Now time for Tomo's redesign. I'll send this to Tomo, see what he thinks. Honest, this livery goes so hard. And you've got the X Heart fade It's just so nice. It's this absolute banger livery. Absolute banger livery. Thank you. It's so good. All right. That's working. So we got that on the car. Lovely stuff. Apply them changes. Apply them changes. On the up the... You know what? I have to say, I'm not sure about the black belt on the overalls. I'm not entirely sure about the belt, I will say. I like the pink leg and I like the pink sleeve. I don't know. Also, the belt is kind of low. Like, belt height should be about here, right? It's like his trousers are falling down. Overall, though, absolutely fantastic. Let's take these logos off. We can keep the Abaus. We'll keep the Abaus. We love Abaus around here. Big Abaus stands in Mystery's garage. Yes. Does it go on the other side, maybe? No. No, that's just for my logo. No, we don't do that here. Anyone else trying to sneak on? Where's the Farum Star? Get off! Nothing on the arms. Nothing on the sleeves. Nothing on the gloves. Cool, just the Abaus. Save. Alright. Lovely. Monster is too high quality for this team. What do you mean by that? That's rude. Bro, I never shut up about Monster. They're the perfect sponsor for this team. Also, I just noticed you can change your team's location. I'm allowed to be from whatever country I want to be from. It can be a lovely, you know, Azerbaijani team. A Bayesian team. We'll stick in the UK. You know, it's got the engineering talent for Formula 1, so we'll stick there. That's nice. And also the logo stays. All right. Got some emails to read. Gonna vote for this proposal as before. Sandra Maddox telling us about Formula 2 and Formula 3. Lovely stuff. Let's check. The cars have all the parts they need. 1, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. And on here, 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 2. Are we making more rear wings? We are making them, I think, but we don't have them yet. No, we're actually not making any more. We need to wait till this stuff's done. Okay, Max has the old rear wing for a while. Gonna be 4 days until we can make more. And that's okay. Ooh, new factory. And a new front wing, and I'm going to get 2 emails to tell me both of those things. As predicted. So, new factory, level 3. 4 out of 4 condition, 121% effectiveness. That's not even how percentages work. Fantastic, I guess, compared to previous. Development speed is literally more than double. That's insane. That is insane. And we can now do 4 projects at once. We've also got some new front wings. Number 3. Gonna stick them on the cars. And we've got low stock of the chassis, but we are making more, I want to say. All right. Front wing. Get number 3 on there. Beautiful. And let's start making a couple rear wings for Max. 1 for Max and 1 spare. 2 to 2. Do I have any other designs to make? 3, 2, 2, 2, 2. No. Okay, cool. We're making chassis? We are making chassis. Cool. So now we can do 4 researchers at once. So I do like 2 or 3 engineers on each one, I guess. Okay, lovely stuff. Lovely, lovely stuff. We should have those rear wings in time for Hungary. Should be nice. Let's go. Not realistic doesn't have a Yoss moaning at you that Max has old parts. In this alternate timeline, we've given Yoss 99 overall, and he's off, like, he's just won Le Mans for the 17th time in a row, so he's too busy in this timeline. Board attendance at Grand Prix. Hello, mister! I wanted to let you know that some of our board members have shown an interest in attending the upcoming Hungarian Grand Prix. It's an excellent choice. It's quite a cheap one to attend. I can't blame them. It's probably quite nice this time of year in Budapest. I believe their presence at the race weekend could help facilitate communication and fortify connections between the team and the board. Plus, depending on how things go and what impressions they take away, it could influence their confidence in your leadership of the team. Are you happy for us to go ahead with arranging this? It means that I have to do good. If I do good, double confidence, and if I do bad, double negative confidence. But I never do bad in the races. I literally never had a bad race. I have never had a bad result. So, obviously, we're going to invite the bigwigs along to Budapest. Obviously. Will I be following WEC this year? Unlikely. I'll look at some results, but the races are too long, man. The races are too long for my tiny monkey brain to comprehend. Le Mans is too good for Yoss. He's the reigning Formula E champ in this timeline. Alright. Regulation vote results. And Oscar Piastri. Oscar Piastri is soon to be the best driver in the game, I swear to God. He's going up so fast. Let's see. Also, Ben Mitchell has accepted. Hey, well done, Ben. Well done, you. I think we gave him a pay cut, so that's fun. So, the results. Everyone has voted for these regulation changes, apart from the top three. The three teams ahead of us. Sounds alright. Sounds good. Okay. Made some suspension. S2. I think that was just spare. It was. It's the rear wings we need. It's the rear wings, my good sir. Chassis complete. Going to send me an email about that. Thank you very much. And we can move. Rear wing complete. There we go. Beautiful. Okay. Both cars up to max spec. Looking good, looking sexy. Let's go! Let's go to practice in Hungary. Just normal weekend, no sprint. I don't think. Let's see what this says. This is a downforce circuit, and our car isn't well suited due to its low, medium speed performance. Predicting the best strategy for the circuit will be to stop. 40% safety car. Looks like it's going to be cold. And not expecting rain. Excelente. Le Mans is a great race to attend. So I would go to something like Le Mans. But watching WEC races and basically anything other than Le Mans, I flick onto them every now and again, and I must have flicked on to... I want to say it was a race at Fuji last year, and I watched it for a good 20 minutes. But the thing to me about endurance racing, you might have like one or two cars 2 laps ahead of everyone else, and lots of time they'll be from the same team, so there's a battle there to see which one wins, but like... am I going to sit and watch that for 6 hours? No. So I'll look at the results every now and again. I'll see which team is winning, that kind of thing. But no, I don't like follow it in that sense. I would like to go to Le Mans though. I've never been, and that would be a lot of fun. All right. Will Oscar get 10th? Yes, obviously. Will Max get 8th? Well, that one, but we're going to take it. 1.1 mil is 1.1 mil, so we can't sniff at that.
Welcome to the beautiful Three Springs Valley.
What track is our car suited for? We did really well in Canada. We did real good in Canada, so I guess specifically tracks exactly like Circuit Gilles Villeneuve. So I guess, you know, Gilles Villeneuve, what's similar to that?
It's Ferrari who are currently ahead in the constructors' standings.
Albert Park? And then maybe... I think we could be okay in the next couple of races, because after this, on Thursday this week, we're going to be going to Spa. I think that could be good for us. And then Monza comes straight after that. That could be a good run of form for us. We shall see about Hungary. It's not raining at least. That's good for us. I'm just going to take a gamble and say they want lots of downforce here. So I'm going to go like that to start with. And let's see what they say. Go for 18 laps. Same for you. See if we can start to hone in on those optimum setups a little bit quicker. Alright. P1. Would I be purchasing a VIP ticket for an Avis race in a heartbeat? If I could get a room in the Avis hotel for a race there, just to see like cars, hopefully going past my hotel room window and not crashing through it. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. They still got grandstands. There's still grandstands at Avis. There's no reason you can't have a race there, apart from having to shut down a major motorway into Berlin. But apart from that, and the safety aspects. But apart from that, and the fact it would be a really terrible track for racing. But apart from that, there's no reason not to have a Grand Prix at Avis. Watch this space. Could be happening in the next couple of years. Only took an hour to get to the start of FP1. We had to talk about the update, and then the game was broken. Let's get these cars out. Spa, Zandvoort, Monza. Alright. Well, we'll see how this goes for us, because Zandvoort obviously similar to Hungaroring in lots of ways. If this goes well, maybe Zandvoort could be good as well. But yeah, I think Spa and Monza could be good for our car. We are a quick car in a straight line. We are good in a DRS train. And certainly Monza is a DRS train track, so could be solid. Can't we have an Oops All Canada season? I think in the new custom season editor, you should be able to just do the same race multiple times. Like 2020. What, like 2 races in Austria, 2 races in Silverstone? Why not? These prudes forcing me to only have 1 of each country. Rude. Maybe if you like delete a race and then when you add it back, maybe you can play around with it more. But yeah, 24 Canadas. All I'm saying is 24 Canadas could go really well for us.
Difficult to drive at the moment.
Went well last time. Could be fantastic again. Also, Avis would not be bad. 2 massive DRS zones over 2. Sorry, I completely lost myself there. As I also said to Josh Ravel, it's exactly what Formula 1 wants. Long straight, hard braking zone. Long straight, hard braking zone. That's the ideal track. Hermann Tilke wouldn't be able to contain himself. There would be a party in his trousers if you ever saw that. Imagine you wake up and Stroll is inside your hotel room after smashing in through the wall. Well, I guess that would be bad. Primarily for him. That sounds like he might be severely injured. So yes, I think that would be bad for several reasons. These guys are going to continue with their 18 lap runs. How many laps have you done actually? 15? No, let's get him in. Let's get him in so we've got enough time to actually like put a change on the car.
You good to box? Yeah, okay. First pit lane.
What would the plural of Avis be? Avi? No. It would be Avussen. It's German. Learn German. It's Avussen. I think. Wait. Wait, let me correct myself. What is the plural of Strasse? Because the S is Strasse. Ja, Straßen. Automobilverkehrs- und Übungsstraßen. Wussen. The Avussi? No, get your head out the gutter. Get your mind out of the gutter. Put an Avussi in my chat. Honestly. Okay, let's give him this. See what he says. Confirm. See what Max likes. Not that. Oh! But the straights in the oversteer is fantastic. Okay, let's try and keep that in line. I guess we just have like absolutely huge anti-roll distribution. Let's try that. See what he says. I feel like cornering wants to be way down. Like there do be corners. There do be corners in the Hungaroring. Don't know if you heard. I'll give him that. I'll see what he says. Monocoque and Avussi. Oh. This might actually be worse. This might be worse than the Orber memes. Honestly, Mr. Vussy. I'm 30 years old, man. 30 years old. And Austria. Yeah. Yeah. Mr. V's Garussi. Ah! Send the cars out. Sorry for what I've stored. If you mean started, if you started this, there's gonna be hell to pay. You heard it first, Orba supremacy. I didn't say Orba was good. It's just the least bad of these two horrendous options. VSC. Oh no. Who is that? Who is Ammo? Amy Amos. Absolutely slammed it.
Right, we're at turn 9. That's the location for this one. Oh, that's where they
Nasty crash.
That will have knocked their confidence.
That's a concussion. That's whiplash. Amy Avis. For fuck's sake. Let's get these run plans done. Let's just ignore the chat and get these run plans done. Love the new livery. I love the new livery as well. We've picked up Greg's. Not as a title sponsor, but their main sponsor on the sideboard. The huge news for the team. Getting a prestigious... a brand that knows quality, that understands precision engineering. Like Greg's. Absolutely huge technical partnership for the team. Next year, we're replacing all of the carbon fiber with a sort of short cross pastry. It's been shown to bring enormous weight benefits. And the splintering under crash, that flakiness, if you were to hit a wall, incredible benefits for driver protection. Don't say that was a female driver crash. I don't know what to tell you, Gail, but I'm pretty sure, I believe Amy Amos might be a woman. Yeah. Yeah, it would be nice, you know, add some custom women into the game who aren't as shit as all the ones who are currently here, because they are just bad currently. Do Oscar and Max have special meals at Greg's? Oh, you mean like the Stormzy McDonald's meal? Yeah. I think particularly Oscar could get one. He's Aussie, mate. They would understand Greg's. They don't have Greg's, but I think they would get it. Like, he would pick it up quickly, is what I'm saying. I feel like an Oscar special would be two sausage, bean, and cheese of Vimto. And he would probably go for, like, you know, the pink donut. I don't know if you can get them individually. I think you can. Yeah, 2 sausage, bean, and cheese, a Vimto, and a pink donut. That's the Oscar special. And all that for £4.50 is an absolute steal, if you ask me. The Max special. Honestly, Max is the kind of guy to buy the 4 packs of sausage rolls and just eat them cold. I could perfectly see him buying that and just eating them one after the other while sat in his sim rig, just like waiting for a race to start in iRacing. So the Max meal is 4 sausage rolls, but specifically the ones in the bag on the shelf, not the ones in the hot counter. 1 more hot sausage roll from the counter. A non-dairy cappuccino. I actually don't think Greg's do non-dairy milk, so just a black coffee in that case. And 2 yum-yums. That's the Max meal. £6.60. Mr. V, hello. Hello. How are we doing this evening? Mr. Vussy, don't forget that Max can't sim race this weekend. He can. He absolutely can. We got testing, what, tomorrow, Thursday, Friday. His entire weekend is free for iRacing, I think you'll find. A Red Bull with the side of Red Bull and possibly a Red Bull as a drink. He's been fired. Look at him. He's driving the Greg's car. That's actually Piastri, but Max is in the Greg's car. No more Red Bulls for him. He can have a Monster Ultra if he so desires. Yeah, there we go. How about that? 4 sausage rolls in a bag, 1 hot sausage roll, a Monster Ultra, and 2 yum-yums. That's the Max meal. I would go for the Oscar one personally. That's more my vibe. 2 sausage, bean, and cheese, a Vimto, and a pink donut. That's actually a banger meal for like a small lunch. But I can see the appeal of the Max meal, and it's a full-size monster, mind you, like a 660ml monster. A hefty monster. Have you seen it's forecast to rain in Bahrain on Thursday? Yes. I don't think it's confirmed. I think there's a chance of rain in Bahrain on Thursday. I believe it's a low chance. Pirelli announced the tyre allocations earlier today, and only 2 teams have actually flown any intermediate tyres to Bahrain, because obviously, why would you? So I can't remember which 2 teams, but only 2 have actually taken any intermediate tyres at all. So if it does rain on Thursday, we're just going to see 0 track running, because people just won't go out with no tyres. I think maybe they have, some other teams have wets maybe, but like wet tyres in Formula 1 are a myth. They don't exist. Wet tyres cannot hurt you. So yeah, I don't think it will rain though. I don't know if you noticed, but it's Bahrain. It's the desert, or almost. It's the coast near the desert. So I feel like it's unlikely. We shall see. Guys, can I get a vote? Which meal would you go for? Are you going for the Oscar special or the Max special? We really need some marketing feedback to give to Greg's, our new title sponsor. They're launching these next week, so they need to know like quantities to get in. They need to know like which posters to push more, who to push on socials. Gonna need some feedback on the meals, guys. I'm getting McDonald's. Can we get a timeout? Can we get a timeout for such a comment? Honestly. Max meal, but switch the monster with an iron brew. I could fuck with that. I do like an iron brew, to be fair. I haven't had them very often because people look at you weird if you drink them in London, but I do like an iron brew. Oscar special. I personally would go Oscar special. Miss V, what's your favorite track? You know me. I love an oval. Hard to say. Angles C. No, it's not. I'm just putting a random track out of my ass. Definitely the Max sounds hardcore. 5 sausage rolls and a monster. Or I'm going to the Swedish burger place called Max. Max, the burger chain in Sweden, is real good. I don't know if you guys have been. It's like Swedish Burger King. You get like big burgers, Burger King style burgers. Not quite like a Five Guys or something, but like big burgers. Pretty reasonably priced. Just good. Good all-round burger place. I've been to Stockholm a couple times. Hell yeah, really nice. Lawson Special. I can only assume the Lawson Special is like just a thing of wedges, because Greg's doesn't do chips, but they do have wedges. And then it comes with like a small Lightning McQueen toy, which I'm not against. Getting both, that's... Honestly, that scares me. Max 100%, both are good. Low-key OP beans, so Max special. Wait, what do you mean low-key OP beans, so Max? I don't think you know what OP means, or there's some typo there. Oscar for breakfast, fair, Max special. 5 sausage roll, and I can give you yum yum. You know how to yum yum? It's kind of like a long donut. It's like a long, stretched out donut. It's quite nice. Alright, it seems we've got like equal number of potential customers for both. Greg's going to be real happy with this feedback. Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys. Mr. V, which track do you think we see a flip at next? In NASCAR? Literally any. It could just happen at any track at any time. In Formula 1, I want to say none. But probably something with a heavy turn 1. You know what? How about Hungary? 2025 Hungary. Someone flips at turn 1. We have another, like... Bottas bowling, but it won't be Bottas, so like Bortoletto bowling. Someone is up on their roof. That's my prediction. Bold prediction for 2025. Oh, OP is Oscar Piastri. Fair enough. Is a yum yum like an eclair? No. No, it's kind of like not hard. It's like a donut. It's a donut, but long. It's eclair shaped. It is certainly the geometry of an eclair, but the consistency of a donut. It is fried, and then typically it would have icing sugar on it. So yeah, I guess the bastard child of an eclair and a donut. How about that? But it's no filling. No filling. You've got a weird yum yum. Someone's been tampering with the yum yums if there's a filling inside there. Let's get these cars in the garage, and I can do some setups, and I can shut up. Oh, 57. It's pretty bad, but we've got room to improve. Okay, it has to be 15 on the rear wing. Has to be. So it's going to be like that. So I want to say like this, then we can balance these guys out. Honestly, that could be kind of it. Let me give him that, see what he says. That's only good though, it needs to be a bit further away on the traction. I'll give him that, see what he says. We're not going to go back out in P1, but I'll put that on the car. And then let's get Oscar in, let's do his one, and we can head to P2. Law VS on. Law VS on what? Ooh, 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 ooh. Optimal. Optimal cornering. Optimal sounds pretty good to me. I don't know about this traction, honestly. Maybe like that. Let's give him that. Take that into P2. Let's see how it goes. We need to yum yum geometry to chat law me. What the fuck? 5 minutes left. Let's see out this session. Start smashing through these practices. Any success this season so far? We had one podium. We had a P2 in Canada. Did we get any other podiums? But no, we are still chasing our elusive first win with the Mr. vs. Garage team. We're going to get there one day. We're going to get there. I'm going to take a tight 60-second break just to get myself a water to replace this. We're going to be back here into P2. Do not go anywhere, everybody. I'm going to put you on the BRB screen just for a minute. Roll some ads for people to get them. Then we're going to get some more practice done. Also, I want to hear, what is your custom Greg's order? And any of you who aren't from the UK and have never been to Greg's, I implore you not to look up what Greg serves and just make it up. Just make it up and we'll tell you how nonsensical your order sounds. Get your orders in the chat. I'll be right back to read them in a second. See you then. We are back. Let's see some of these. See some of these custom Greg's orders. Where did we leave off? Sausage, bean and cheese, chicken bake, a sausage roll, and a Red Bull. Grim with a Red Bull, but understandable. Three pastries, fair play. A sausage, bean and cheese, and a chicken bake, I think is not a good combo. Personally, I've done that before, and they don't kind of mesh well. A sausage, bean and cheese puts a chicken bake just to shame. Anyway, chicken club sandwich, sausage, bean and cheese pasty, Ribena, caramel custard donut. I guess they don't call it a club sandwich, but they do have like a chicken salad sandwich. That's actually not terrible. And actually, Ribena's a good shout. Ribena over Greg's fantastic shout. Also do like a custard donut. I found out what Greg's was in a Squiddo vid. Don't know who that is. Sausage roll and a cookie as a little snack. They do have cookies, that's fair play. Sausage, bean, cheese melt, pepperoni pizza slice, solid. Bottle of Sprite, solid. Maybe a Belgian. A Belgian bun if I'm feeling cheeky. If I'm depressed, my Greg's order is a ham and cheese baguette, 4-pack of sausage rolls, and some cookies. If I'm trying to be good, it'll be the baguette and like 1 sausage roll. Anybody who at any time gets a 4-pack of sausage rolls for themselves, their life is not going according to like the plan that their childhood self had for themselves. That is not a day when you're feeling like 100%. There is no, you know, like 5-year-old child when they're like, oh, what do you want to be when you grow older? You know, they're like, I want to be an astronaut, I want to be a YouTuber, I want to be a footballer. There is no kids who are like, I want to wake up at 7 a.m. and go to work, and then on my half-hour lunch break, go to Greg's and get a 4-pack of sausage rolls and eat them all back to back in the cold. Sorry. But you know what I mean? That is the vibe of eating a 4-pack of sausage rolls. 2 number 9s, a number 9 large, a number 6 of extra dip, number 7, 2 number 45s, 1 with cheese and a large soda. If Greg's like numbered their items, what you've probably ended up with there is like 2 vegan sausage rolls, a large vegan sausage roll, a steak bake with extra dip, a chicken slice, 2 fucking mac and cheese boxes out the cupboard, 1 with cheese, so i.e. 1 with just macaroni, and a large soda, which they don't sell as far as I'm... Maybe you can get Pepsi in the fridge. Mexican chicken baguette, Red Bull for a cold meal deal, student deal for a cheese on your bake, hell yeah. Steak bake, yum yum, hot chocolate, that feels like a solid... That kind of feels like you're partially put together and you have a job in like a semi-corporate environment, but you're still like having a little bit of fun with your day, if you know what I mean. You work on a high street and you have to wear like a quite formal wear to work, but you've got 45 minutes off for lunch and you're still being like a little bit cheeky with your day. Hot chocolate. I knew a guy. So when I worked at Nissan, we worked on a campus. It wasn't in a town. It was like its own campus, and so we had an on-site Costa because you couldn't go anywhere else. So you could, in theory, walk out, but like there's just nothing there. So we had an on-site Costa, and so a friend of mine, because like everyone, like in your work group, you would go to Costa probably at least like once a day. And I had one friend of mine, and he didn't like coffee, and so he would have like multiple Costa hot chocolates every day, just to look like he was drinking a coffee, because it looks more professional. But he was stood there like full suit, drinking a hot chocolate on like just daily, all day long. Sausage, bean and cheese, black Americano, and a fruit pie. Okay, this is what I hate about the UK. What do you mean black Americano? All Americanos are black. If you put milk in it, it is no longer an Americano. I hate this so much. I hate living in this country because every time I go into a cafe and if I order an Americano and they will ask me with milk, ? And I'll look at them like they're fucking crazy because they are. It's not an Americano if you put milk in it. Stop doing that. If anything, you could call that dashed. right? Or you could call that a white coffee. But that is not an Americano. You can't do that. That's like saying, do you want a cappuccino with milk? No. It makes no sense. It makes no sense. If I'm ever in person, if we're doing like a meetup, if I'm at like a Grand Prix and there's like a Mr. V meetup, and one of you in my presence orders an Americano with milk, I will kill you. Please be aware that I'm very grateful for all the people watching my videos, but if any of you ever order an Americano with milk in front of me, I will kill you immediately. What is an Americano with milk? It's just a fucking abomination to coffee. Just don't order that. What you want to order is a latte or a cafe au lait. What is the point even of putting like this tiny amount of milk in there? What is the actual point? Order a macchiato. Order a cappuccino. Order a flat white. All these things exist. If you want milk in your coffee, don't piss around with like the tiniest little thing of milk. Get a proper coffee with milk. Americano with milk. Fuck off. I will kill you if you order that in front of me. Ordering exactly that in my presence. I'm not joking. I will end your life. At the Mr. V-Tup. Yes, the Mr. V E-Tup. I will kill you if you order an Americano with coffee in front of me. Thought this stream was about F1. This stream has never been about F1. Don't kid yourself. It may be about Formula One, but it's never been about F1. That's my mom's regular coffee order. You got to educate her. You got to sit her down and explain to her the error of her ways. It is wrong. It is morally, unambiguously wrong. Okay? Sort your family out. Let's play some F1 Manager. We've got P2 to sort. We put some new setups in the cars. We're going to start testing them out. Mediums? I guess so. Thoughts on coffee with tonic water? I have actually tried that.
It should be green now.
So get like an espresso and put sparkling water in it. It's not for me. It's not for me. It's like a short Americano then with bubbles. Not for me. I don't see why that's necessary. It gives a weird mouth because coffee is meant to be like thick. It's meant to coat your tongue, right? Particularly black coffee, particularly an espresso. Carbonating something makes it thinner. It makes it lighter. I don't want my coffee to be light, and I particularly don't want it to fizz. So yeah, I've tried it. I can understand if you really like sparkling drinks. Like Mrs. V loves sparkling water, so maybe she'd be the kind of person who would enjoy that. But it's not my vibe. It's not my vibe. I would rather that you order a coffee with sparkling water than an Americano with milk, and I'm not joking. Show the game, fine, just because you are so nicely. Let's get some laps in here in FP2. One day V will change the screen without us saying, yeah, but today is not that day, Shabby. Today is just straight up not that day. The V stands for violence. It will if you put a dash of milk in an Americano. You know what? Here's the thing. If you order an Americano and then you yourself will add a dash of milk, actually at that point it's your drink. Go for it. You could have ordered a latte, but sure, you go for it. If you order it with milk, get the fuck out of the coffee shop. Just ban yourself. You're not allowed coffee anymore at that point. If you want to order a white coffee, that's fine. If you want to order a latte or a cappuccino, or a flat white, or a cortado, or a macchiato,
Balance check.
or whatever the one is, sometimes in Europe, and they'll put like thick cream in there, which is actually very nice. You can do that. Just don't order an Americano with milk. It is an abomination. Can we stop talking about coffee? Fine. But if someone... A white coffee is an Americano with milk. That's just shabby. No, it's not. No, it's not. I would explain to you the difference, but it seems like other people don't want to hear it. So I won't explain to you the difference. But that is not the same thing.
What's this?
Just read the message.
Hello, Homer guy. Since when did you become a F1 YouTuber? Can you stick your head through the wall again and scream at Ben Shapiro Plaza?
I'm not against doing that for a video in the future. Honestly, a collab, an H-Bomber Guy collab on this channel, not against it. I feel like I've got more hair. At this present moment, slightly more hair. But I'm more than happy to be compared to H-Bomber Guy. Equally round-headed, equally manic YouTuber, I'll take it. He makes good shit. Bit long, bit on the long side. I'm, always been a fan of brevity. I feel like when my videos are 20 minutes, you get like a dense 20 minutes of a lot of information. I feel like 20 minutes of an H-Bomber Guy video can pass kind of slowly, There's maybe not the kind of information density in those videos, so I'm not saying they're bad. It's just laid back. I don't think you'll ever catch me dropping like a 3-hour essay though. Honestly, I don't hate the 93% setup we got going on here. We'll try them on this, see if that's better, see if that braking stability is better. What does max like? Oh, 90%. Okay, let's give him a similar thing. Put that down. Once he actually like this. No. No. I'll try him that. We've taken the overstate out of optimal, but that's alright, that's alright. Wait, so the 12-hour Cars Law breakdown isn't in the works? No, I said it would be a 10-part docu-series about the history of the Piston Cup Series. 10 one-hour parts. Each one with different guest narrators, on-location filming. It's got an 18-month production plan. We've currently got Willem Dafoe signed up. And Jennifer Lawrence in the role of Mater. But yeah, it's a dramatized docu-series. With like a 1-hour thing for every sort of like 6 to 7 year period. Different like epochs of the sport. V is joining Nebula then. I'd be well up for it. I think it's a cool service. I don't know what I'd put on there, but I'd be well up for it. Needs David Attenborough for the Cars docu-series. Slightly above our budget around here, not gonna lie to you. You joke about the Cars Law videos, but you have no idea how much I'd love that. Yeah, but I would be making it for the sake of it, I think. I would be making it not out of passion or because I'm curious. I make videos because I'm curious about the answer. I would just be making it to farm out like a 3-hour video, which I probably could make, and it probably might get some views, but we shall see. I'm not against doing longer stuff in the future. I'm not against like a huge 1-hour video, and actually we're planning to film a video soon, which could end up being very long. When I say very long, I mean like maybe the best part of an hour. It's not a cars video. But I'm not against a longer video. It's more that I'm just a very lazy, slow editor. I think is the problem. But also, because everything I do is scripted. It's not my writing style to just write that much. Let's get these guys out. Who's playing Lightning? We obviously contacted Owen Wilson to see if he would reprise the role. He has turned us down in favor of the upcoming Wes Anderson film, which I think is crazy, honestly. Who the fuck is Wes Anderson? Doesn't want to be in the Cars live action docuseries. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think who we need to contact to be Lightning McQueen. Who would you get in? I'm thinking Danny Trejo would be a solid casting for that. I'm thinking Patrick Stewart would be a solid casting for that. I'm thinking potentially Miriam Margolyes as Lightning McQueen would be a solid casting for that. We have options. We have options. My agent's working on it. You know, we got options. The casting director for this film is really putting the hours in. So we'll get you a good cast. Don't worry. Margaret Thatcher. Do you need an editor? Because I'd be willing to edit. I have no skills and I'd be crap. Well, it's a convincing argument. I'll bear it in mind. Danny Trejo has a clause in his contract that if he plays a criminal, they have to die before the end of the film. Lightning gets arrested at the start of Cars 1. He's not a villain. He's a misguided youth. He's not a villain. Come on, he doesn't have to die. Cargret hatchback. Annoyingly good pun, actually. Hello, Miss Phil. I was responsible for once and actually did my weekly progress on my final uni project before joining the stream. While obviously everyone should be watching the stream at every waking minute of their life, that probably sounds like a good idea. So, well done. How's it going? It's going alright. We're still in P2. We're trying to crack through this. Get some feedback on these setups. They seem to be set up quite well. I just saw a comment. Next camping chair chat at Thatcher's grave. Oh. No comment. No comment. No comment. No comment. Also, the aluminium lady, if she's in the Cars universe. The high-strength steel lady. The carbon fiber lady. Let's get to the end of P2. Let's just get to the end of this session.
Hello.
Shabby Wobby gifted a tier 1 sub to Fagul. They have given 30 gift subs in the channel.
You came up with the aluminium lady pun. You got yourself a gift sub. I mean, puns get subs around here, apparently. That's how it works. Thank you, Shabby, for that one. Mr. V is a Thatcher fan. Whoa, 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 whoa. Do not throw around accusations like that. That is not funny. All right? Don't be slandering me like that. No. Get that dirty ass sentence out of your mouth. Jesus. Jesus Christ. What am I drinking? It's the green screen juice. What are you talking about? A lovely bit of green screen juice. Yes. In a stein. It's good for you. A little puncture for Mr. Piastri. Let's get him in before he damages anything. Please don't damage the underfloor of the car. That would be bad. See what he's done. Oh, the parts are fine. The parts are fine. Tires, not so much. Do I send him out again? I'm tempted to just wait until FP3 at this point. He can wait. He can wait. Let's end this session. Oh! Get in the garage! Who sent them out on these tires? Whose idea was this? Max has had a puncture for 4 laps. Alright, I need to stop reading chat so much. Has he damaged the underfloor? Nah, it's fine. Alright. Yeah, we're just gonna wait this one out. We'll go to FP3, finish these setup tests, and then we can get ourselves some quali done. Just the green screen juice make your stomach transparent. It's not transparent. It's bright green. Can't you see? It's green, obviously. I guess there's some small camera processing issues on your end. But no, it makes me look like Shrek if I drink enough of it. And then I'll be invisible to you guys. Okay, I may not be as observant as some people would wish. That's on you. You should know this at this point. Send them out in softs, get the feedback done, save the mediums for the race. I do like the sound of that, to be fair. I feel like we want some mediums, as many mediums as possible here in Hungary, so I'm kind of on board with that. We'll just do like one decently long run on some softs, just use up these tires. Bash it out. Get it done. Lovely stuff. Never mind, I'm slow, Checo moment. Oh, I see. Well, I'm going to do it anyway because I like the idea. So we're going to just do a longer run on these softs, get some more feedback, get some track acclimatization. Love to be acclimatized. And then we'll head to quality. What's your favourite flavour from Monster? Ultra. Original Ultra. The silver can Monster Ultra. I can get on board with like an Ultra Gold. I can get on board with a Lewis Hamilton Special is very nice. I do like an Aussie Lemonade, but Aussie Lemonade is not sugar-free. And it has quite a lot of sugar out of that. I can get on board with some of the other ones. I'm not such a fan of like Peach. I'm not a huge fan of OG Monster and also not sugar-free as well. And before people come at me and they're like, all the artificial sweeteners are worse than sugar, that is not true. That's just stupid. But yeah, Monster Ultra, silver can, bish bash bosh. Mango, mango is decent. I do like mango as well. Ultra Fiesta is fine. It's fine if it's all that they have. I'll take it as a last resort. As a last resort. Pipeline Punch, also solid. Also solid, I will say. How did the rich energy drink taste? I mean, the tea? Quite good. Very sweet tea. It's just like a green tea with loads of sugar added into it. Because that's what energy drinks are. They're just like artificial sweeteners, basically. And then caffeine and taurine. So, yep, surprisingly good tea. I've never tried the Bad Apple. Bad Apple has weird branding. I don't know. Is it sparkling? Is the Bad Apple sparkling? Because I don't think I'd like that. I don't like sparkling apple juice. It's just weird.
Yeah, understood.
Thoughts on Pacific Punch? I've had it once or twice. It's okay. It's not... I would say top tier. Top tier. Ultra Gold. Mango Loco, I think it's called. And Lewis Hamilton, honestly, is a very good flavour. There's a chaotic version of the OG one. Is there? Like green Ultra? Weird. Also Monarch. My Mrs. V loves Monarch. Because Monarch is peach, right? The one with the butterflies on. Yeah, yeah. Yum petrol. That's not the worst way to describe Monster as yum petrol. It's not inaccurate, to be honest. Mr. V likes the taste of Lewis Hamilton. Mate, the dude tastes like Tangfastics. What can I say? It's a nice flavour. I'm not here under any pretenses. If it tastes good, it tastes good. I like it in my mouth. I like the Lewis Hamilton in my mouth. What can I say? What about Rossi Monster? I've actually never tried it, to be fair. I'm not going to question what I just heard. You know what you heard. You know what you heard. Is Monster Ripper still available in the UK? I don't know what that is. I'm going to say no, not still available, because I've never heard of it. I would have heard of it if it was available here. Also, Van Dorn has binned it. Yeah, it's missing half its rear wing. I want caffeine-free Monster. What? Why? Just drink a fruit juice at that point. Alan Kowski, welcome in. Welcome into the Green Screen Enthusiast on Twitch. How's your evening going? We're talking about Monster.
But I think that was a little too literal, don't you? As for the team back in the garage, that was a tough moment to watch.
Can cars swim in the Cars universe, or do they have swimming pools? I think no, typically. But obviously we do see Finn McMissile. It's kind of like a bionic car, and he turns into a submersible at the start of Cars 2. But I would say as standard, there's nothing to suggest they can swim. I only want it for the caffeine. Yeah, if I didn't want caffeine, I just wouldn't drink a Monster. Like the flavor is fine. But I'll just have like a water at that point. I will say, guys, I'm kind of taken by, brands like things like G Fuel and stuff. They obviously make energy drinks, but then you can get like, they have non-energy versions. I do kind of understand. So I have been looking into seeing if any of them would become like a stream sponsor, because we talk about energy drinks so much. To be fair, I think I could do with like a little, a fridge in the green screen filled with something. And no, to be fair, I joke, but I can see the appeal of a caffeine-free Monster because it does just taste nice. I do like the taste of Monster Ultra. I think I like it more because it has caffeine and I'm just partially addicted to it. And the flavor wouldn't be as good if it wasn't rewiring my brain every time I drink it.
VSC ending. Coming.
Let's get these cars in before they blow up any more tires, spin out into the wall.
Limiter on. You will be clear to stop on the mark.
The ADHD to Sleepy Town pipeline is monstrous annoying. I just want to stay awake, damn it. Yeah, sadly there's no cheat codes to staying awake. You have to just, exercise and drink water and get a good night's sleep. I understand the appeal, the ADHD appeal of wanting to fix it instantaneously with like another coffee or an energy drink, but yeah, there's no cheat codes to that shit, bro. Alright. No more P3 for us. How is the setup untested? How is the setup untested? Oh no, it's not. It's 90%. There we go. Which is actually worse than previous. So let's revert. Revert! Can I make it better? I think it would be better if I did this. I think that could be like a hot 94. So I'm going to give him that, which I think he would enjoy. And I don't want to give him... You know what? I'll do it at the end of the session. I'll do it at the end of the session. It's fine. Sleep is bad difficult, though. Now you've got to practice. Honestly, that's a skill issue. You got to get better at it. I used to have real problem sleeping when I was younger. You gotta just do stuff that helps you sleep. You gotta like not be watching screens like every waking minute of the day. You gotta like, you know, not get in bed in the middle of the day and shit like this. Like there's all stuff you can do to help yourself sleep more. You gotta do those things. I used to have such bad trouble sleeping in my early 20s. Like it was actually insane. So I had to get real strict with it. So I'm very strict. And I will not go in the bedroom in the daytime. Obviously, like, if I'm getting stuff out of the laundry basket, yeah. But I would, like, never even, like, sit on the bed to do anything in the daytime. I will only get in the bed for sleeping and potentially one other thing.
Yes.
And then you have to, like, if it really helps you, like, cut out.
Sponsor logos makes the best track.
Well, it's not Greg's. I can tell you that one for free. Absolute garbage track. Honestly, I guess Monster is just Caesar's Palace again. It's just a long Caesar's Palace. Welcome back to Formula 1. I think all of them might be pretty garbage, mind you. We'll take a look in a sec. Yeah, anyway, you can do stuff to help you sleep. So I used to like, if it's real bad, you got to cut out screens like at least an hour before bed. Like just read a book, nothing with a screen. Never go in your bed in the daytime. Eat earlier. I used to eat really late, and that keeps you up because your body's like digesting it. You got to eat earlier in the evening, stuff like this. You forget students don't have another space in their bed. Go outside. Go to the pub, genuinely. That would be better for your sleep schedule. You got to leave that room. I know it's tough. Go to someone else's room. Make a friend. But yeah, I understand it's tough, and like having multiple rooms is a luxury that some people don't have. But like, you got to help yourself out in any way possible. Even if you're doing one of these things, even if it's just cutting out screens and just reading a book, that will still help you. So yeah, just like make steps towards like actively do something that helps you sleep, because it won't just get better on its own. How about I watch Mr. V till I pass out? Not the doctor's advice, but if it works for you, it works for you. What can I say? How good would a track of my outline be? Well, this incredibly smooth round section up here, I think would make a great, like, long banked corner. I think we're looking at, like, at least a solid A tier. The green screen juice is coming back to haunt me. Go to the pub, Mr. V, showing how much of a Brit he truly is. It's the universal language. I've fallen asleep to several Mr. V streams before. Oh, well, again, watch time is watch time. You know, ad impressions are ad impressions. It all helps me. Honestly, Excel has some opportunity, but I think it might have to be the Happy Chicken Company, Happy Egg Company, whatever it's called, because it has a chicken, which just gives some more interesting, like, curvature. Because Greg's is 4 squares, garbage. Reading eggs is 4 eggs. Garbage. Monster is Caesar's Palace. The monster and sausage sandwich PNG might even be the best track we got. Look, long straight, little kink here on the lip of the can, so it's like a little chicane thing across here. Chicane again, now swing straight into a over 90 degree, like 120 degree hard left. Around here, long right hander, a little bit of a lump around the nub, the sausage nub, which makes a lovely little windy section. I don't know if you count the shadow in the PNG as part of the track, or if it just goes around the bread. And then this is like quite a fast flick to the left, depending on the profiling on the apex of that corner. Genuinely, the monster and sausage sandwich PNG might be the best track out of all of our sponsor logos, assuming you consider that a sponsor, which I do. That's just Monza. It's just mirrored Monza. Hell yeah. Mr. V likes the curvature of chicks. You love to stretch my words. You all love to stretch my words so much. All right. This is 90. I'm going to give him... Not that. This? I think this could be higher than 93. Or do I? No, I think that's not true. I think I might have fabricated a lie. Let's go back to the 93. That's all right. Same for Max as well. He had a... Oh, he's got a 90, to be fair. I think the other 90 is better, so he doesn't oversteer at least. Yeah, he can have that. That's fine. Time to qualify. As always, we'll go about 15 minutes, get some bankers in, and then we will go on our magical 2:30, which always works out so well for us. One, two. Should be relatively clean air there. Definitely for Verstappen. Actually, Piastri as well. Nice. Okay, that's good positioning. Verstappen has to go past Sargent. Not great. Piastri, P2, and only 0.2 behind Bottas. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. What can Verstappen do as long as he's ahead of Hulkenberg? If he's ahead of Hulkenberg, I will take it. Crosses the line. Ahead of Hulkenberg. 0.3 off Piastri, but considering Max's recent performances, I'm not upset. Fully not upset. Alright. Same tyres, should be fine. Same for you, should be fine. Get it done. Let's go. Only 9:30 starting Q1. No, we're gonna get through this, don't worry. So, 2:30, maybe 2:20 kind of time. Let's get this in. We had some technical difficulties to start the stream, to be fair. Well, actually, the qualifying's looking good so far. Ahead of the Mercedes, ahead of Sonoda currently. Vesti splits us. It's looking alright. It's looking alright. I'm watching that time like a hawk, and I'm not going to get distracted by chat. Piastri can go. Fucking Mercedes in the way. That should be fine. That should be good. Does Verstappen get blocked? Clean track. Yes. Yes.
Decent outlet, good scrubbing.
Yep.
Testing starts at 7 AM, so we're gonna have to differ or suffer even more tomorrow. Are you watching F1 testing? Even I'm not gonna be watching F1 testing from 7 AM. Jesus. I'll turn it on a couple times in a day, but like, I don't see the need to be watching the entirety of that broadcast. Do you work like for one of the teams? Do you have to be watching it at 7 AM? Saving up my money for that 100k. Oh god. Is that actually active? Is that redeem actually active currently? Have I turned it off? Like, can you guys see it? I need to finish my bingo sheet. Fair enough. Testing starts at 11 PM for me tonight. I'm watching at least the first session. Do you mean until lunch? That's like 4 hours, my man. That takes you to 3 AM.
So we should be good on traffic.
I like having it on the background while doing something else. Yeah, that's how I watch it. I will be, you know, I'll be driving around a bit tomorrow. I have to like go some places, but on Thursday and Friday, maybe while I'm editing, kind of tough when I'm editing, but if I'm writing a script, I can turn it on the background, that kind of thing. I also need to film a video at the end of this week, which may involve just sitting watching a bit of WWE 2K24.
Do a barrel roll.
I need to go where it doesn't hit the green screen. It's like on an it's on like on an angle, so it doesn't give me much space. I need to stop doing that every time that's played because 500 points is nowhere near enough for that redeem. Kimmy and Ollie on in the morning. Yeah, I'll turn it on when I wake up.
Do a barrel roll.
Okay, I need to turn the point value up for that redeem way up. Way up. Royal Rumble 2? Royal Rumble 2? I was trying to twitch my eyebrows, just moving the rest of my face. It's just like broken my face. Oh god, all my muscles are like wired incorrectly now. Jesus. We were forecast to barrel roll. Okay, I'm gonna do one more and I'm gonna turn the redeem value up. Thank you. I'll do it faster this time. Oh shit. Oh, that was a lie apparently. Terrible lift off. Terrible lift off on that one. Okay, into Q2, both cars, lovely jubbly. I need to return the redeem up. I guess I can put it on like smart pricing, I think is the thing. Nope. Why not? Smart costs are only for the standard ones. Great. Great. Considering the enormous fortunes that you guys have, barrel roll has now gone up to, let's call it 1,000 channel points. We'll see how that goes. All right. We're actually going to take a quick break before Q2. I'm actually not going to go anywhere, so I'm just going to stay here. Those of you who don't get ads, you can just hang out with me. But we're going to roll some ads quickly. I'm going to drink some green screen juice to get myself prepared to shout at Max when he inevitably goes out of Q2. See you in a second. Those of you get out, see you in a second. What prediction did you put on? Max into Q3. Yeah, honestly, recent form.
Do a barrel roll.
Fucking terrible launch, man. These socks are too slidey. These socks are too slidey. Was there another one while I had my headphones off? It looks like... Oh, for fuck's sake. God damn it.
Do a barrel roll.
I got no traction. I got no traction. Yeah, okay, I see there's another one. I'm turning the value up again.
Do a barrel roll.
Yeah, okay, 2 more. There we go, great. The market works on supply and demand. Demand has gone way up for barrel rolls, and so the price has increased. There's only 2 barrel rolls. Oh, fantastic fucking launch there. Jesus. Yeah. Oh, hit the green screen. Don't do that. Do not do that. My entire career would be over.
Roll.
Bro, you redeemed it for 2.5k? Are you serious? Fuck yeah. Honestly, if I break this green screen, like, my entire ability to earn a living is gone. You need grippy socks or Crocs. I don't want either of those things. I just really don't want to wear those. Mr. V, we have never demanded to stop. The value should go down. Hell no. Good, nice try, but absolutely fucking not. Let me check it's actually turned on, though. And then we'll go back into Q2. F1 manager pit stop for 100k. I think it's possible. I don't think it's paused, is it? I don't believe it's paused.
Do a barrel roll.
The price is going to go up again.
Do a barrel roll.
The price is just going to go up again. Let's do Q2. Let's do Q2. You know what they say? Grippy socks, grippy box. Bro, what the fuck? They do not say that! 1 more barrel roll? Okay, the price is going up in that case. The price is for sure going up if that's the case. Ugh. I'm getting a workout in, that's for sure.
Do a barrel roll.
Fantastic. Let's send these 2 out in a lap at least. And then I'll do another barrel roll.
Lane open.
Do a barrel roll.
2 more barrel rolls apparently. 4,000 channel points you just spent. 4,000. There's one.
PRIX.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. How long does it take to get 4,000 channel points? Like, actually. What do you mean you got the points back? Shabby.
Do a barrel roll.
Whoa. Is there a scam going on? Shabby, are you, like, rejecting these requests? Have you been giving people a refund? I'm watching you, Shabby. I'm watching you. There was one more. There was one more. Yeah, fine. Yeah, there was one I missed. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Even if it was refunded. It's just, mate, there's absolutely zero sock grip going on here. And I keep smacking my microphone every time.
Nice big gap ahead. There we go, one last one.
If we get 1 more barrel roll, it's turning into like a... It's turning into like a 1,000 bits cheer. Mr. V should put the pit stop at 50k. Absolutely not! Absolutely no! No chance in hell. It's 100k for a reason. Oh, PSG P1. Okay. Gotta stay calm. Almost no one's done a lap, but it's... It could be worse. It's the best one currently available. When did we get Greg's? Oh, mate, you gotta stick around. You gotta be here early stream. New livery. Well, the livery was broken because of the new update to the game. So we've got a new livery, and we have been given Greg's as a major sponsor. Sausage rolls for life down at the Mr. Versus Garage factory. What a time to be alive. What a time to be working here. How big of a donate for a pit stop? I don't want to say a number, honestly, because I just don't want to do a pit stop. I'd rather just not have the pit stop. I want to be good in the races. I want to win a race. Just let me win a race. And I would definitely be on track to win this one. So you guys cannot be ruining it with a pit stop. Okay. Let's get these cars out. Verstappen can go first, which looks like it should be a good spot currently. Yes. Then... remember, everyone, the board is present this week. The board is present! They've all flown out to Budapest. I do not want to look like a fool. I'm already spinning around in my desk chair on the pit wall.
Okay.
Don't make me look stupid in front of the board. Please. Mod should do rigged predictions. Mod should not do rigged predictions. They should do fair, balanced, audited predictions. Liam Lawson's overall is wrong in this game. He's at least 85 or 86. And that's a completely unbiased comment which has been left by Central Liam Lawson. That's Liam Lawson himself in the chat. Just complaining about his rating in the game. Say something like 5k USD. I don't want your USD. I'll do it for 5,000. You know what? £1,000. Oh, to be fair, honestly, I'll do it for like 200. £100 for a pit stop. Yeah, deal. £100 or equivalent for a pit stop. 1p less. Nah, we stay out. Okay.
Lots of traffic.
Verstappen does not have traffic. Piastri does. A little bit ahead of him, which could be interesting. Can Verstappen improve in S1? If he can, I'm happy to fast forward this. Set to on green. That's the kind of start we needed. That's the kind of start we needed. Sector 2, which takes us through the windy top section of this track. Oh, Sector 2 green. It's looking good. It's looking good for getting out of the drop zone. He has to improve by a second. But I think his first lap he must have been impeded or something. Max! Slower than Ocon in a Sauber. Max. Bro. Why is he so shit? Why is he so bad? He's so bad, man. He's so bad. I know he's still annoyed with the team, but he's not helping himself, is he? Christ, he can go faster than that. He was so far off Oscar's pace.
Do a barrel roll.
4,000 points. 4,000 points. Or is that just like a delayed one? No, someone actually just paid 4k for that. Alright. Yep. Alright, we've only got one car in Q3, which should speed things up at least. Oh, God. What's this?
Gonna spend £100 on a pit stop in FP3.
Hey Harrison, thank you for the cheer. That I have ever so slightly less issue with. But you're welcome to give a £100 donate.
Green light.
You know, that 10,000 bit donate. That's fine. That's fine by me. It's okay by me. Let's get a banker lap in. Feed him the Americano with milk. I don't want to kill him. I don't hate him that much. Do a driver swap, bring in Hauling Arse. Right, Hauling Arse was fantastic in the turn of the millennium. He hasn't won the Piston Cup for 25 years at this point. He's retired. He's fully retired, so no. And sadly, there's no kind of like legends of the sport. Hello. Recently, none with a name as good as that anyway. Oh, I thought I was going to read your message. Thank you for the membership, JM. YouTube doesn't allow me such a big donation. That's probably for the best. That's probably for the best. No one needs to be dropping that much money. But thank you for checking at least. No, that's fine. Welcome to the Green Sea Enthusiasts. You have just got yourself a discount on merch at mysteries.garage.com. You have got early access to some of the videos that come out. Got a role in the Discord if you want to get your YouTube link to that. Tons of stuff, tons of stuff. And of course,
Medium speed corners. Medium speed corners.
Mr. V emojis. How loud is that for you guys when that comes on? Wait, are these the only softs I have left? I can use some scrubbed ones in the race. That'll be fine. Alright. Currently P7. Ahead of Ricardo, good. Behind Russell and Stroll, not good. Not good. Don't like that. Gonna go out slightly earlier, maybe about the 3-minute mark, or just at least when there's some space.
More sauce!
Credit card wouldn't let me this close to payday, but theoretically. No one needs to be given a £100 donation or super chat or whatever. Not as loud as I hoped. I can make it louder. I think theoretically I can make it louder if that's what you wish for. Ah! I need to send the car out. Oh, you're distracting me with the chat every time. At least I'm not P10. At least I'm in Q3. Okay, does he get stuck? No, quite a gap to Leclerc ahead. Okay, decent space for Piastri. What can he bang in there? Greener sector 2 goes up ahead of Russell, P7.
Wow.
I think that's where we're going to end. Stroll, obviously, in the rocket ship of the Aston Martin. We're not catching him, but I'll take that. I will take that. All right, let's get into this race. We've been dicking around for a while in the stream with the update and everything. Fantastic atmosphere in the Hungaroring. Let's go make the most of it. Let's go for a race. It is cloudy, no rain, which is unfortunate because typically we do quite well in the rain. But we can still make something happen here. Oh, that's practice. That's practice. P7 for Oscar. 7 places behind P14 for Max. It's just unbelievable, man. Stoffel has actually dropped down to P21. And Hamilton? Alright. I'll take it. Did he, like, not qualify? He hasn't got a penalty. I don't know. I don't know. Could be fun. Alright. Medium, hard, medium. is a strategy, certainly. What about medium? Soft medium. Oh, goodness. So you don't push on that hard. If we put the mediums on lighter pace, then go like this, and then go like this, then go like this. What are we thinking? It's not the stupidest strategy I've ever seen. Don't hate it. Hard, medium, soft. Actually kind of makes sense. My only issue with a hard, medium, soft is if we get an early safety car, we can't really swap off it. I guess we can then swap just to like a double medium. Yeah, actually hard, medium, soft. Yeah. You know what? I don't hate it. Because then we can turn the rates up. Push a little harder. Plus 5 seconds. Alright. Lock that in for Oscar. Lovely jubbly. Max is going to have similar. So just change this one to a soft, which he has a brand new set of softs. Where'd you get those from, Max? How'd you have those? That's bizarre. Lovely stuff. Update that. And then, of course, in a track like Hungary. 3 laps of fuel now. Should be perfecto. Mucho perfecto. Medium, hard, soft to start quick. Ah! Yes. Or maybe even just start on the softs. Soft, hard, medium. I think soft, hard, medium. Gain the places up at the start. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, we'll gain the place at the start, get the track position, then we'll make it work. Lovely stuff. Lovely stuff. All right, let's do that. See how it goes. No. I want to push at the start. That is a good shout. It's a good shout. Okay, cool. 3 laps under, of course. Turn this way up. Of course. We know what we're doing on the start. We're good at making up place on the start, so we're going to do it once more. And let's get in to the Hungarian Grand Prix.
Well, it's great to have you with us, folks, as we settle in for the weekend's Grand Prix action.
Wouldn't you be dumped into hella traffic if you pit early on softs? Not if I'm 3.5 seconds a lap quicker. I have a solid gap of, like, you know, 45 seconds behind. It's great.
And here we go with the Hungarian Grand Prix.
And we immediately go.
It's lights out and away.
Driver aggression on high. Lovely stuff. Let's get into this race. Hot take, Hungary is one of the worst races last year. It's one of those places, if it doesn't have really strong fighting, it will be a garbage race because it's quite a tight, slow track. It basically is guaranteed to either be really good or really bad. It's one of those races where it can't be in between. You can't get like a little bit of something interesting. It has to be like full fighting the whole way through, or absolute DRS train, no overtakes, absolutely. How was the last race? I don't remember, which means it wasn't great. The British Grand Prix. I don't think it went great for us. To be honest. For Verstappen gets ahead of Ocon, behind Djokovic now. Kind of more the level where we should be fighting, so I don't hate that. No DRS for the first lap. Piastri right on the back of Fred Vesti. He's got ahead of Stroll. Beautiful, beautiful. Actually, going to take the tyre push off a little bit so we don't superheat these things. Well, I think we're going to make up some nice places on these McLarens. Keep that fuel burn going, maybe for one more lap, and then we can turn it down. See how it goes. And Piastri up the inside of Vesti. Beautiful. Up into P5. Tsunoda up ahead. Knowing Tsunoda, he's just going to spin himself out into the wall any second now. So should be quite an easy overtake for Oscar. Verstappen up in P12 at the same time on Dragovic. I do like starting on the softs. Get the places early, get the confidence up, get in the DRS of someone quick, and then we can just make something good out of this race. Okay, get that heavy fuel burn down the main straight, and then we're going to turn this down. Vesti going around the outside. He's going to lose that again in turn 3. No problem there. VSC. Gasly. Ooh. Gasly takes Zhou out. Both of them were ahead of Verstappen, which puts him up into P10 already. Back in the points, why can't he drive like this in quali? Why can't you do this in quali, Max? You slow moron. What was the prediction as well? VSC in the first 10 laps? That certainly looks like a VSC lap 3 to me. Full safety car. Full safety car. Would you look at that?
Walter von der Vogelweide rejoined the green screen enthusiasts. Walter von der Vogelweide celebrates 6 months of membership. Grüß dich Gott.
Grüß dich Gott. Thank you so much, Walter. Grüß dich Gott, indeed. I actually don't know what that means.
There's a yellow flag now.
Oh, let's watch the replay of that. Was it Zhou or was it Gasly? Zhou up the inside of, was this 2, 3? Absolutely sends Gasly into the Shadow Realm, through the Nether Portal. He is in the end with the dragon overhead. Not a fantastic place, as Gasly was expecting to be driving around in P9 or something. Gasly retires. Oh, does Zhou? Zhou's still going? Hell yeah. Alright. Bit lighter on the tyres. Keep them good. Harvest ERS is the main thing. And keep the fuel for now. We're just going to naturally gain some by going this slow. Yeah. I don't want to go too close to 0 fuel. I want to keep the weight benefit, so let's see how it goes. Yeah, it's a full safety car, so we're stacking up.
Maybe debris ahead. Caution.
Want to be ready for that restart. Mr. V, you have to one stop under safety car now. Pit for wet, so you don't have to stop. Just not taking any advice from chat today. And Zhou gets a 5-second penalty for that. For the attempted murder of a Frenchman, a 5-second penalty. Alright, let's go through this. Sergeant pits at the back. Zhou pits at the back as well. Does Sergeant get caught up in some... He might have had a front wing damage or something. But we need to be on this 7-minute advantage. On to Inter's now, 7-minute advantage. Look, okay, all I'm saying is I put my full trust in the game, in my strategists in the game. They told me 7-minute delta. And I was lied to.
Okay.
Bit early to make the prediction for team points. Ooh. Nobody's saying 18 points or more, which is rude. I guess we're currently scoring 11, so yeah, fair enough. Also, I just realised, Walther, 6 months on YouTube means you now have a gold member badge. Hell yeah.
How are the tyres?
Tire feels okay.
Safety car stays out? Safety car's still out. Got another lap of this at least. Surely it's coming in this lap. Like, Joe is messing around at the back a little bit, but he is there. Unless there's still pieces of Pierre Gasly's hopes and dreams stuck in the barrier. And, you know, it's a big hit, so maybe he's still in there. Mods, can you add a reward called Box for Wets for 1 channel point? Thankfully, I don't believe that mods can add channel point rewards. Thankfully. Otherwise, I would be so screwed. I would just be spending the entire stream just policing Shabby, basically, and I just don't want to do that. Thankfully, they do not have the same unlimited power that I have over the stream. How long are we getting this safety car for? Let's go through this a little bit quicker. Maybe this race will go quickly, so we're just going to have 70 laps of safety car. Alright, safety car ending. We're fucking annoyingly back down to minus 1.4 kg on the fuel. We need to burn that off again. Jesus.
Okay.
I underfueled for a reason, and they've given me all my fuel back. I don't want it.
Push a bit harder and try and get up to him. Let's see.
Full push. So if we make some places.
Piastri's back.
Sainz ahead of us. I don't know how Tsunoda got ahead of him, but Sainz has actually been kind of falling off. He either wins or he's garbage. Which I guess maybe similar to Verstappen on RT.
Do a barrel roll.
Fucking hell. I need to get wireless headphones for this kind of barrel roll intensity. That one, right? I almost fell out my chair for that one. 4,000 channel points. Honestly, the Mr. V channel point economy is going to be in shambles after this stream. Months of slow accruing of interest in your V dollar bank accounts, and you've all spent it all at once. Emergency inflation measures over at the Bank of Mr. V. Alright. Currently on lap 8. We're trying to take these softs on to like a lap 15 kind of thing. I know I could have pit under the safety car, but it was kind of early for that. And you never know.
Do a barrel roll.
Could get another one. Yep. I just don't want to break the green screen. That's all I care about. So my entire life is that green screen. Also, our car is so bad here in Hungary. It's so slow on the straight. I guess maybe that means we have speed in the corners, but it's not helping us. As far as I can tell. Okay, we didn't actually get too, like, too much leeway on the tire life, so I'm turning that back to 3 dot. We just need to get within a second of Sainz ahead. Just a second. Just a second. It's not even that much. We feel massively behind on this straight because we have 0 straight line speed. So we're just nowhere near him for the DRS detection going onto the main straight. Yeah, I think Hungary is not going to be good for us. I just think this is not our track. Today is not our day. Vesti goes ahead of Piastri. We keep the fight there. We should stay relatively close to him, I think. It's because our car is so heavy with all this fuel now. At least Verstappen is making something good of this. Up into P9, ahead of Stroll, who's going backwards. Russell next. Could be fun. Could be fun. We are actually in decent range to Vesti up ahead. About to bottom out the battery because I can't read or pay attention to anything. We do have DRS to keep us in it. We're going to have another bout of DRS down into whatever it is. Turn 2, turn 3. I don't know what that turn is called. Turn 3, I think. I think we can keep Vesti in this. Just spent 8,000 channel points to see a 30-year-old man spinning. I mean, yeah, you did. And that sounds like quality entertainment to me. That is the kind of value you get around here on the Mr. V's Garage channel. That's why you all love me.
Get ready.
Pit window entered. Okay.
Tyre feedback.
Still okay for now.
Mr. V is like, the car is so bad at insert any track name here. Well, it is! It's a piece of shit! A good carpenter doesn't blame his tools, but I have not been given a hammer. I have been given a wet fucking creme caramel to hammer in nails with. Obviously, it's not going to go very well. This car is bad. It is garbage, and I keep building new parts, and it's still bad. We both doing lap 15? No, Max is going to lap 17-ish. Because he had 100% life on his tyres. Okay, okay, okay. Have you tried getting good?
Ricardo has DRS behind.
Have you tried improving the car? At least I'm not Alpine. That is true. The Alpine and the Sergeant car way at the back of the grid. Has one of them got damage? I thought I saw damage to the rear wing. Maybe I'm just seeing things. It's phantoms. Fuel? Yes, I have too much fuel. You are correct. So I'm trying to burn it so we have less in the car. I do genuinely think I put too much fuel in the car to start this race. We should have started with like 12 kg under. We're just way too heavy around here. Okay, when he crosses the line, I am going to call his stop in. There we go. Next lap. Onto those hards. Lovely stuff. And push his softs probably when he gets like halfway through this lap, I think. Yeah, should be fine. Max is still on his. Looking good. Looking good. If I tried updating my systems to Excel. To be fair, a modern database system like Excel would be good. Currently, we're just writing everything down in a notepad.txt and we just email it to everyone in the team. We've heard about this new software called Excel. We might give it a try for the 2026 season. I heard Williams are using it and it's been going well for them, so we'll see. Attack the tires? We'll attack the tires.
Focus forward.
They do fall off real fast. But we do want to keep Ricardo behind. Big Rick energy needs to stay behind me. You're writing it down in a physical notepad and mailing it to each person. No, don't be silly. That would be crazy. It's a .txt, a plain text file. Obviously, I wouldn't use pen and paper. I'm not a moron. Ricardo gets a mechanical fault. Drops him off the back of Piastri. I think his DRS didn't open. Or is stuck open. Or some other malalignment for him. Whatever, it's good for us. Let's also push on ERS now. We somehow got on the back of Vesti, who's slowed down, I guess. See if we can get around him. Max also is just there. Max's race pace is so good. If he could qualify, man. If he could just learn to qualify.
Okay.
I don't know why he's so bad at it. It's crazy. If you start a new Red Bull campaign, is Max also like this? I guess maybe he's like massively mentality driven. So maybe I just need to get him to like a positive mentality and then he'll be rapid. Just sucks, man. Just sucks. Anyway, right on the back of Vesti. We are actually pitting right now, so we're not going to overtake him. But it's a little confidence boost at the very least. Okay, Piastri comes in. Gonna watch Verstappen here. He should be able to get Ricciardo if Ricciardo's mechanical problem is bad enough. Let's see. Piastri comes in. Quick stop. 2.5 is fine.
Watch the pit exit line.
It's fine. It's fine. Verstappen. Oh, Verstappen on Ricciardo takes P6 from P14 start up into P6 on pace. That is the kind of thing I like to see around here. Piastri comes up P17. I would expect other people to be pitting before too long. A lot of medium runners who aren't going to be out for all that long. Obviously, the Jote Sargent on hards because they pitted early. Ocon on softs. He's going to be pitting any second now. We're going to be shooting way back up into the points in just a few laps when all these medium runners start to pit. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. Let's actually follow Max now. What are we looking at? Next lap to pit? Let's call it in. Call it in. Onto the softs. And then we start to push. I've got something... I shaved my beard earlier. I think one of the fucking hairs is like sticking upwards into my nose. It's so itchy. That's what I'm doing. It's so bad. I hate that feeling. Ah! Goodness gracious. Goodness gracious me. What a kerfuffle. What a predicament I find myself entrapped within. Probably been dense, but who's the Ole? It's Bomani Oladelli. Not a real F1 fan, clearly. If you didn't watch Season 1, Bomani was the fake person that we started our career with. He didn't last long. We fired him quite quickly, but for 2025, Haas have picked him up. And he's quicker than Magnussen, apparently. So, Mr. V Fuel, do we save it? Not yet. Let me get... let me go down to 2 dot. Let me get down to 2 dot for now. We'll see if we can hold these places. Well, after his stop. After his stop. We'll see how it goes. Verstappen is on his in-lap. Let's deploy this. Right on the back of Vesti as well. Verstappen... Maybe if we like save some tyres. From P14 to level with Fred Vesti. Mental. Mental race pace. Obviously helped out by a safety car, but still, mental race pace. Maybe we are good in Hungary. Maybe this is our week. Save fuel, then send at the end? No, because that makes the car heavy and that makes us slow until that point. I want to be under fuel until the last second. That's the plan. On the Delhi pits, which means Piastri gets a little bump up. Verstappen going to come up behind Piastri. Not too far behind, mind you. Not too far behind at all. Pushes ERS just for now. Catch up on here. Yes, should be good. He can go down to 2 dot pace as well. Let's see how the stop starts going forward. We've got Sargent in between us. So obviously had an early stop, so he's going to be on mashed up old hards. That shouldn't be too hard to catch and pass him. Also, that Alpine is just bad. We should have our 2 cars running together. I don't know if that means that Verstappen is good or Piastri is bad. Certainly one of those is true. I guess there's like 3 seconds between them or something. Alright, get past Sargent. Come on. Go around him. We start to jump up. People ahead. The medium runners start to pit as predicted. Yellow flag.
Car is safe. Are you okay?
Wait, what?
All okay.
Something's gone on there. Looks like it's
What? He punted Gasly, now he's coming for Piastri! Get this guy off of the circuit! I don't care if he's the Jote. Get him out of here. I'm not having that.
About that one.
Who will win first? Piastri, Verstappen, or Oladelli? I don't like that Zhou is in between our cars now. I don't like what that means for the concept of us staying out of the wall. Zhou driving like a madman around here. On old hards, pushing those tires like a mentalist. Black flag him. No penalties! What? Honestly, yeah, mate, fly that black flag. Give him a meatball flag at this point. I will get off the pit wall and I'll just smash up his car with a hammer next time he comes past on the main straight. Get him out! Alright, we do have a 4-second gap to Sainz ahead, who has... Pit? He must have, yeah. Vesti and Sonoda have not, as far as I can tell, and Russell. They're running long. It'll be interesting to see how that plays out. Sergeant, the mechanical fault. Didn't ask, don't care, not racing him. Interesting. We are pulling Zhou along, which I don't like. Let's start to go through this thing a little bit faster. I believe Verstappen should get onto the back of Zhou. 1.7. Yeah, he is. He's catching. That's all right. Stroll? Stroll? Bro, who invited you? I guess all of these guys are pushing much harder on their hards. Interesting strategy they're going for. I guess they're doing like a heavy pace hard stint and then a slow hard stint after, that kind of thing. So we're not really fighting him. Let's see. I'm actually going to defend off these two. Because if cars are just coming through, then that's fine. We are not fighting these guys for position, really. We just want to get up the road as much as possible.
Okay.
Let them do their stupid hard strategy, and we will win in the end. Interesting. Every race you don't see Stroll gathering pace and overtaking you. But I don't see it because he doesn't do it. He's going faster now because he's just absolutely sending these hard tires. And so he's more than welcome to do that. That's fine. Because this is just an idiotic strategy. Ricardo pits ahead of us. Back up into P7. Kind of as we belong. I'd like to think that we're on aggregate ahead of the McLarens as well. They're going to pit and come way out behind us. I'm pretty sure. At least Vesti is anyway. So looking pretty good. Looking pretty good generally.
Overtake is available.
Verstappen overtakes Zhou. Still got Stroll in between, who can't get past Piastri. Yeah, our cars are just kind of stacking up together, which probably works quite well for us if we can just DRS train each other. Oh. Okay, and it's going to be a little while. Lap 47 and 48 for our next stops. Unless there's a safety car, it should be quiet until then, because we're just kind of letting it happen. You can slow them down defending. Yeah, but I can slow myself down defending. I don't need to slow them down. It doesn't help me. He's just on a stupid strategy anyway. He's slowing himself down. There's just no benefit. And also, he's gotten stuck there now. I guess his tyres have gotten low enough that he can't overtake Piastri, so yeah. Don't need to defend. Doesn't help me. Not gonna. Verstappen has kind of fallen into this zone. Doesn't seem to be gaining on Stroll too much now, though. Which is a little annoying, I have to say. Sargent retires at the back of the grid. Once again. Didn't ask. Don't care. Sonoda PRIX comes out behind Piastri. What has he put onto? That is the question. Onto softs. It started on mediums. So I think potentially going soft, medium, hard. I think a little early to go soft, medium, soft. You would need to be a bit more gentle on those mediums earlier. Vesti comes out way down behind Hulkenberg. Very nice, very nice. No, I like where this is going. I like where it's going. Send Max. He's got DRS on Russell. Well, no, he doesn't. But he's got Slipstream on Russell. Slipstream on Russell. We'll take it. DRS is actually crazy around here. Oh, sorry, ERS is actually crazy around here, and DRS. Sargent gonna get replaced by Colapinto again. It's interesting to see which rookies will get promoted up in this game, because it's basically random. Colapinto also has a garbage rating. I don't think there's any plans to like update drivers' ratings based on real life, so he's got like 72 or something, pretty crap. Obviously, we've got Vesti here. I get the feeling for 2026 we'll see some more. Obviously, I might try and sign, like, one of the good ones, Antonio Behrman. Interesting, interesting. Mr. Cope. But I'm basing this off information in front of my eyes. You are just haters. Got a chat full of haters here. Alright. I believe in Mr. Versus Garage, even if you don't. I believe. They did update a few young drivers today. Okay, we could take a little look. But I don't know if that would only be for starting a new career now, though. Because it would be crazy if in our career they've, like, suddenly bumped up. Because if you just happen to assign them, you just got, like, a massive benefit. So I'm assuming that's just for, like, new save files. I signed Kimmy and he's too young to use an FP1. So the game starts at the start of 2024, right? It's quite funny. Russell's running away from Max. Nah, he's alright. But Russell also is on softs. So, like, just on a completely different strategy. Verstappen is now on the back of Stroll. And actually in front of Stroll once more. Told you. The hard send doesn't pay off in the end. We are actually holding up Hamilton, which is good for us, and Vesti. Very, very nice for us. Very nice indeed. Bottas pits comes up just ahead of Piastri. Interesting. Stroll gets Verstappen again. Interesting. Let's go deploy for a lap. See if we can put some good pace in. At least get onto the back of Stroll once more. Stroll's gone for a push, and I don't like it. I don't know what he's trying. I might have screwed myself over with having no ERS there. I really wish the battle assist was just off as standard. Alright. Maybe some defense for Max? No! It's not our race. We don't need to defend against them. It's not our race. Don't worry.
Locked up.
Nah, you're fine, Max. You're fine. Okay. Franco's base 76. Okay. That's still not fantastic. I feel like the people like Antonelli and Behrman are more like 78, 79, aren't they? I think Antonelli's 79 in our career. Maybe we're seeing him after he's improved for a year or so. That's, I guess, yeah, actually, yeah, 76 is decent for a rookie driver. Okay, now is the time where I'm going to start to save fuel. Over halfway.
Save fuel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Piastri, he does have a decent bit of a gap behind. If...
Russell's pitted.
Oh, Russell's pitting. That kind of works out for us. Let's max through, and it means he doesn't get onto the back of us as we start to slow down a little bit. So it's going to be a little bit of time before Vesti can get any DRS benefit from us. Science behind Piastri, that's alright. See how fast we get this fuel back up to 0. Mr. V, is it okay for me to headcanon GRU as a sister team to Mr. vs. Grosh? Of course. Of course. Welcome to as many sisters as possible. That's fine by us. $47.48. Alright. We're pretty on prediction. Sainz is going to get past Piastri. We're not in P4. And Hamilton probably will in a few laps as well, but that's alright. Maybe we get pulled along a little bit by the Sainz. He doesn't get ahead of us yet! Interesting. What tyres have Russell and Stroll gone onto? Russell onto hards, Stroll onto softs. Stroll just going for the, like, 10 pit stop challenge here. Is going to have to pit again. Yeah, I'm not worried about Stroll. That's just a mental strategy he's on, unless we have another safety car, which might help him out. Bizarre. Alright. Sonoda had gone onto softs, which is why he's got right up to the front, but he's going to drop down again because he's going to have to do like a... this? Well, let's see what he can do. What is this?
1 Piastri-sized pastry or 9 pastry-sized Piastras?
No, you posit an interesting question because the size difference is substantial. My only thinking is that a pastry is an inanimate object, but it depends what they're competing. Who went off? Sainz went off? Ooh. Don't hate that. Yeah, is this still a fight like the other questions? Because I do feel like I could fight quite a large pastry and still win if it's not fighting back. But yeah, what are they competing in? What are they competing in? That really alters the question, doesn't it, Armando? Okay, we should get up to 0, like, fuel parity relatively quickly by the look of it. They're competing against each other. Oh, it's my mistake. My mistake. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. you know what? I still back the pastry-sized Piastri. I just think that kid's got a skill. And you bundle him up into, like, a nice little bite-sized package, like a little sausage roll. Oh, like a little fucking muscle hamster menace. Love that stuff. So yeah, I back my boy Piastri. 10 pato-size awards or 1 award-size pato. And also 10 pato-size patios or 1 patio-size pato. Guys, we're really getting to the thick of these deep philosophical questions here today, which I really like for this chat. I really like that we can ask these questions that just make a difference to, you know, society as a whole. It's the kind of thinking that really benefits just everyone in the long run, really. If we can boil down to this, come to some, like, common understanding, us as a society, on these kinds of topics, it teaches us about our purpose in this life, mortality, morality.
We're ready in pit lane.
Obviously some excellent ethical ponderies in there as well. I just think this is really healthy for you guys. I like this. Why am I saving fuel? What lap are we on? 44. Alright, not just yet. 47 we're looking for. Similar for Max. Maybe, yeah, well, he can get to 48. He'll be fine. Just means you can't push as much. You have that spin. One bear-sized bearman or one bearman-sized bear. We've already answered this question. Come on. You need to tune into Bish Bash Bosh, clearly. Clearly someone didn't watch Bish Bash Bosh 0, God. But you can redeem yourself, because Bish Bash Bosh 1 is coming this Sunday. 4 p.m. GMT. It's going to be wild. We currently have over 30 drivers signed up. So we're going to have some pretty full grids, some pretty full heats. Might change around the number of people getting into the finals this time. Oh, it's going to be, if I could talk, wild. But genuinely, it's going to be really, really good. If you didn't see the last one, such a fun tournament in Wreckfest. Load of people here in the chat are going to be competing. Be there. It's going to be great. I feel like we could maybe stop saving fuel. We still got, what, 25 laps to only gain 0.6. I'm going to go back to 2 fuel. I think that's fine.
So we can cancel the lift and coast.
Copy.
Let's get up to next lap, and we can call in Oscar's stop. We're kind of in the middle of nowhere with him, so
Okay.
it's kind of fine. We're going on to mediums. Should have some decent pace at the end of this race. Need to not shred them to pieces, but I think we can manage that. Go ahead of Sonoda, but obviously we're just about to pit, so it doesn't really mean too much at this point in time. He is also on medium, so actually made his strategy work quite well. We shall see, though. Maybe get a safety car. Might equal things out.
Box, box.
Box for him. Another lap before we call Max in. Send these tyres. Oh, wait. Is it this lap or next? No, no. Aggressive. Aggressive. Should be fine. Stay on the back of Sonoda. Push this as well.
Managing the rear.
Copy.
And energy is available.
Okay.
If you're worried about overfueling, if you consider just dumping some on the track, I can't believe Formula 1 hasn't thought to regulate that. Massive loophole in the regulations there. Just spew it all in Sonoda's face. Double whammy of making us lighter and distracting him. It's a no-brainer. We'll get alongside him. We'll open up the spray nozzle on the fuel tank. And that is a genius idea. I can't believe they didn't write any rules about that one.
Oh, skip it then.
Wait, did I call his pit on the wrong stop lap? Ugh. I guess so. Maybe I was stupid. Maybe. It's unconfirmed at this point. What are you doing? Oh, why?
I'm sorry, mate.
Don't say sorry. That doesn't help anything. Why can't I just have one good race? Why must I suffer? Verstappen can start to push for his in lap. Oscar's going to push for his out lap. Get these tyres up to temperature real quick, and then I'm going to turn them back down. We're not going to get 2 points. Look, people ahead are going to pit again. We're fine. We're fine. Have faith. There's no faith in this chat.
P11.
Yeah, that was an absolute garbage pit stop, I have to say. Someone needs to be fired for that one.
Behind Hulkenberg. He's 1.9 behind. 24 laps to go.
I'm still hoping Piastri sends it into Verstappen so I get my points. But have you bet on 0 team points? That's actually just that's quite hurtful. You think so little of me. So little of my all-star driver lineup. Can we please get some temperature in these tyres? Okay, there we go. Verstappen comes in. See how it goes for him.
So tyres are good.
Copy.
Actually, while he's pitting, I need to run to the bathroom. Two five, kind of how it should have been. I'll take that. I'll take that. Comes out behind Leclerc, lapped by Leclerc. Not a fan, but that might have even been Hamilton, honestly. But still we rise. Still we rise. Okay. He's going to go on 4 dot just to get some temperature in his tyres to start this stint. I'm going to leave this on ×1. I actually need to pee because I have drunk a litre of green screen juice. So I'm going to leave this on ×1. We can watch... who's in a more interesting position? Neither of them. I'll leave you on Verstappen. At least he's close to Leclerc. I'm just going to leave this running. I will be right back after I urinate. It's going to be fantastical. See you in a second.
Okay.
Do a barrel roll.
I have returned. I have returned. Guys, I'm a human. I have a bladder. I need to tend to it at times. Okay. P9 for Piastri. Quite a way to Stroll ahead. What is Stroll on? Some pretty messed up softs, honestly. Surely Stroll is pitting it again. He's not taking those softs another 18 laps. That is mental. Hulkenberg on some old hards. He's going to end up behind us. I think Ricciardo is the battle for us.
Ricardo is 5 behind pushing.
Yeah. I'm actually going to put these guys back onto neutral defend if people like Ricciardo do onto the back for us. Now we do want to hold them behind us. See how this goes. Let's go into ×4. Piastri there, Ricciardo here, Verstappen quite a way behind. Maybe being dragged along by Leclerc though, sort of. No, Leclerc comes in, alright. Which means we are on the lead lap. We do need to get back to 0 fuel. Interesting, interesting. And Bottas is actually behind us, but he's going to pit as well, I think. That tyre life. Stroll pits. Comes out just ahead of Verstappen. Let's push this. And actually... Oh, no, it's the wrong tyre pace. It should be fine.
Yep.
We do get right up to the back of Stroll. Didn't have DRS, I don't think. Do now, though. Let's stay with these guys. When did we mess up this race? We didn't mess up this race! I'm on a solid P8 with Piastri. Maybe we'll get Russell by the end of it. We'll see. We didn't mess up this race. We started P7. We might end P7. It's fine. Also, we have to remember that Stroll is a generational talent. And so really, should we be expecting someone like Max Verstappen to be able to beat Lance Stroll? Like, we need to set realistic expectations here. You can't be putting too much pressure on our drivers, right? You don't want to be overly harsh on them. Stroll sets the fastest lap. Alright, let's go through this thing a little bit quicker. Got some back markers. Ocon in the way of getting onto the back of Vesti. These Vestis being held up by P18 Joe absolutely fell off in this race. We are not catching Vesti. Let's see if something changes to help us out on that one. But I mean, I said it. Hungary is just not our track. Been saying that the entire time. Got to be grateful for what we get, right? Wasn't Max's target P8? Shh. Shh. Shush. All right. It's called optimism. I chose optimism and I was wrong. It turns out that was stupid. Next week is our week times 4. Next week is Spa, and I genuinely do think we could go well at Spa. Particularly if it rains. We are good in the wet. We are good on a wet race. So actually, no meme, non-meme, next week is our week. If it rains. And we get a good setup, and Max is feeling happier. If all those things align, next week is our week. Also, Sainz ahead of us for some reason. I guess he's just pit again. Yeah, alright. Maybe Sainz and Vesti crash? Could happen. Could happen. Think I'd do better in a beauty spa, more suited to a champneys. I mean, you know, I look hot as hell in a robe. We're getting a full back massage. That really is my kind of environment. I'm not like a, you know, I'm not. I know how to do a bit of DIY, but yeah, I'm much more at home getting a manicure. You know, maybe clay face mask. Salt room therapy, put some children. That's my kind of speed, you know. I can get along well in this kind of environment. I could absolutely cook in that kind of environment, alright? It's just what I'm built for. I'm just built different, and some of you just can't match it, and that's fine. Piastri is on the back of Ricciardo. And I would quite like to be on the front of Ricciardo so we get P8. Oh, yellow flag. Oh, multiple car crash. Was it us again?
Check for damage.
Don't tell me. At least it wasn't Joe. Daniel. Daniel. Hotness doesn't win races, mate. Tell that to Charles Leclerc. Tell that to Charles Leclerc and Lewis Hamilton and Carlos Sainz, honestly.
That's Ricardo ahead of you.
Bro, he did not get front wing damage for that. Oh!
Stay cool,
Right, we can still beat Stroll. We can still beat Stroll. And actually, we can still get Ricardo, honestly. Investigation. Not a massive FIA fan of this playthrough. Come on, Oscar. Get that P8. You don't need front wings. Front wings are a myth. Aerodynamics. Making the car have more grip by asking the air to go upwards. Fuck off. It's a myth. You don't need a front wing. Just drive quicker than the car in front. He's actually going quite slow. It's the ERS. It'll be the ERS that will. No. It's still on the back of him. It's still on the back of him. All right. I feel like next time we get to the main straight, I'm going to turn this fuel up just for that send coming out the final corner. Pretty sure we can get ahead of Ricardo. Verstappen kind of just trundling around on his own. Big gap to Stroll ahead. Big gap to Hulkenberg behind. I feel like he might get P11 here.
Let's focus.
Max did do better than he qualified. Exactly! It's an improvement in the race. Like, what more can you ask for? You could ask for P8 and $1.1 million. But this is a close second. It's a close second. Come around here. Into the final corner.
Less lift and coast.
Stamp that thing through the carpet, Oscar. Round the back of that RB. Yes! Yes! Love to see it. Lap 69. Nice. Up ahead. Do we get DRS again? Oh, it's a single activation point. Oh, yes. We just need to hold this for one final lap. We need to make sure he does not do the same thing to us that we've done to him. We also need to save a tiny bit of fuel on Max. Let's do that now. He's got the gap. He's fine. Oscar's got the confidence. He's now on medium. It's going great. Max is actually high confidence. I don't know why. I guess he has gained places. That's fine. It's fine. Don't retire the car. Don't do that. Ricardo behind. I feel like we can push these tyres a tiny bit. Wait, are we lapped? No, not quite. Verstappen is, though, so actually, he does not need to save fuel.
Okay.
Is this us starting lap 69 now?
2 to go.
Yep. Cover.
It is! Ah, okay, interesting. Ricardo tries it on, gets DRS again. I see your DRS, and I raise you an ERS! Ha ha ha! That keeps a nice little healthy gap going. What's his tyres on? Better than ours. Better than ours. Shame there's not more races in this lap because we do have much better tyres than Russell, but that's just how it goes. Little Williams, little cheeky Williams ahead. Maybe pulling us along a little bit. Don't hate that. He's getting out of the way for the blue flags. He is. Get back in the way to impede Ricardo. Yes! No, he didn't. He didn't impede him. He didn't hold him up at all. Ricardo makes a push to get onto the back of us. Just as we get towards DRS detection, he is going to have DRS. Gonna turn up that fuel once more. Full send. And go aggressive on the tyres for one final lap. They can make it. They'll make it. Ricardo not catching. He falls back. For some reason,
little bit more lift and coasting to 4.
Does he think he's finished? What is Ricciardo doing? He's 4 seconds behind. I think he's glitched. I think the AI thinks he's finished, and so he's driving slow. Yeah, he's just staying behind Leclerc now. Annoyingly, Max has obviously finished as well, so he can't like catch him, but he is literally like gonna just go faster than him now. Ricciardo, you idiot! The team have told him he's finished the race. How he got blue flagged and then stuck behind. And I guess the coding of the game, you're like, if you're just physically behind the leader, that will happen. You wouldn't blue flag someone on the final straight like that. That is mental. All right, 6 seconds ahead to Russell, which I think is unlikely, quite frankly, that we catch that. So Piastri is just kind of on a little victory lap. Secures P8. 4 points for the team. With Max down in P11, scoring nothing. Started P7, finished P8. Verstappen counters that by gaining 3 places in his P14 grid. A mediocre race. A mediocre race for Mr. Versus Garage.
Do a barrel roll.
Work on.
And we set...
To everyone at home. Roll the score.
And very fitting for the stream. We celebrate with the barrel roll.
Stop the car.
Oh shit. Ow. Ow.
That's Oscar Piastri. After what was a
No
very
more of that.
exciting
No more of that.
That's marked an 8th place finish, which gives them a hand.
Always bet against Mr. V. Never bet against Mr. V.
the podium,
I always win, apart from the times when I just sort of
really deserving
come home in P8. But other than that, I always win.
6 wins now in this season. They're not flagging.
Also, have you noticed that Bottas has no eyes? He has holes in his head.
And as far as those 3 are concerned, well,
Yeah, he has no eyeballs.
Budapest, hungry for more.
Alright, let's see how that looks in the standings. Charles Leclerc regains a bit of the lead. He never lost it, but Lewis Hamilton was catching him. But Charles Leclerc moves ahead once more, 19 points ahead of Lewis. Bottas cementing his P3 as well. Oscar, kind of solid there in P6. Loses to Vesti. Outpaces Stroll, though. Very nice. Sonoda down in P8. He's trying to make something happen. Max, still P13. Still behind Teo. We're going to have to wait another one on there. And we, you know, ahead of Aston, behind McLaren, points-wise, we're really digging ourselves in, trenching in for that P4. But that's kind of okay. That's kind of... I didn't have high expectations for Hungary. That's kind of... It's okay. It's okay. How do we do on the fastest pit stop award? P11. Very nice. Very nice. Yeah. All right. I'm going to call that there, guys. Thursday, there should be a stream for the Belgian Grand Prix at Spa-Francorchamps. Oh, we've researched a floor. That's very nice. We can do some more research next time. Mid-season board review. That's all right. They wanted us to be 4th, and we are 4th. And they want us to score podiums in 25% of the season's races. Not going to happen this year. 2026 is our year. Oh, the board of confidence is high, and they've given me $1.5 million. And you all say that I'm bad at my job. The board doesn't think. The board thinks I'm very good at my job. So you might want to reevaluate your biases, because it seems like you might just hate me. Anyway, I'm going to call that there. Thank you guys for tuning in. It is Spa up next. It should be on Thursday this week. I'm going to be out tomorrow, but I've got videos in the works. If everything goes to plan, filming 4 videos this week. Potentially one coming out this weekend, and then another one early next week. And maybe even like, honestly, maybe 3 videos next week. Maybe like 4 videos in the next 10 days, that kind of thing. Like mental scenes. Stick around. Thank you for joining me. Thank you to everyone who subscribed on Twitch, joined or re-upped their membership on YouTube. Thank you for the super chats, guys. I've been Mr. V. And as always, I'm Mr. C.